friends, and phantoms. Welcome to Spirits of the Game, where we play D&D, and so do you.
Yeah! We love you, Spirit Master!
All right! Here I am known as the Spirit Master, your conduit to the world of Almir. Watch and redeem your phantom fuel or channel points to help our haunted heroes. I look forward to having you in chat.
Welcome back, everybody, to the table. My name is Laird, and I will be your game master for the evening. Pleasure as always to have you at Spirits of the Game. It is episode 7 of our current campaign.
Okay.
Indeed.
Wow.
Already number 7. A couple things to go over. First of all, I can't wait to have you guys interacting with us, and if you're only able to do so on Twitch. So if you're over on YouTube, make sure to check the link in the description and join us over here. We'd love to have you at the table and playing with us. If you're a little confused on how to do that, make sure to do !Handbook, the command, in Twitch chat, and it'll allow you to see all the rules and ways that you can interact with us. Additionally, if you're wanting to see what's happening during combat, which we're probably going to be starting in, do !Stats to see your character sheet. I'm going to go ahead and throw it over to you, Marin.
To me?
Yes.
Really? I love when things are thrown at me. So if you were looking to interact with us in different if you're looking to interact with us in different ways, we have a Discord server. How do you access that? You're gonna hit !Discord, and that's gonna point you in the right direction. We've got a lot of cool channels over there. You can interact with the community over there. You can post Q&A posts. You can talk about spoilers, or you can post fan art. We love seeing fan art. And then you can also get the quickest updates about our show if we're running into, like, if we have scheduling, whatever, if any changes in schedule, anything like that's going to be found over there. You're also going to see the earliest updates for our beautiful comic that we've been doing. Shout out to our artist for that, Enchanted Raccoon. Hi, Sarah, we love you. Yeah, that's probably the best way to interact with us outside of stream. If you're wanting to support us in ways maybe not just like socially or like verbally. Josh, how do they do that? That was the least weird that I wanted.
All right, fair enough, that's fair. Hey, yeah, you can support us by following us here on Twitch, hitting notifications, subscribing over on YouTube, and if you've got the means to do so, you can use a Twitch sub on us here to support us directly, get rid of ads, get access to awesome emotes both for our characters from previous campaign and the current campaign. Those are animated, by the way, and they're sub only. And if you've got Amazon Prime, you also have Twitch Prime, which gives you 1 free sub per month. But you have to choose where it goes every month, and we would love it if you chose us. I skipped this, but also you should share us around with your friends. That's the best way to support us, honestly. Obviously, we appreciate the money, but we want people to see us and watch us, because the more people watch us, the more you, the Spirit audience, grows. And you can also support us here on Twitch by cheering bits. And there's a handy command up. I always want to try to get this exact. Yeah, I got it. There we go.
I'm always backwards.
Exclamation mark, BitBank, to see what your bits do, because they do have a mechanical impact to our game. And the last command for today is !Recap, which will give you access to a document that has a written summary of the current chapter of Spirits of the Game.
Excellent. Now, I would love to get into the recap, but unfortunately we have some sad news.
What?
Our Spirit Master, Sean, will be leaving us. This will be his last session with us.
Don't.
Yeah. So.
Also, for real, did I get your mask on? When we cut away, his mask fell off. But are you good?
Revealed again.
Okay.
Don't go.
Don't leave. Oh, God.
Oh wow.
We love you, though.
They're donating.
You all dearly.
They're
You
donating.
too, Spirit.
They're paying to keep you here.
I think it's their pride.
Thank you, TK Sector.
No, for real though. We obviously respect your decision to leave. We love you. We're so happy that you've been our Spirit Master.
Yeah.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
We love you.
Thanks, man. You better be clapping at home also, by the way.
I don't want to see them. I want to be able to know that you're clapping. Does that... Hi.
Does that make sense?
I don't want to see you clapping, but
You want to feel it.
You don't want to know what to tell us.
Let me feel the...
Feel it spiritually.
Yeah.
Man, Sean, his dedication and just...
you're really good at what you do.
No, dedication and like what he has contributed to spirits
Yeah.
is immeasurable. The laughs and jokes that you have gifted to us is innumerable.
The misspeaks.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that Killian is hung. So.
And he was.
Oh, really?
Well,
But you'll still be joining us in chat.
Oh,
yes. Yes. More chaos. It'll be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah, wait, are you going to tell them who you are in chat when you do join?
Will I?
We'll see. We'll
See if
see.
you can find me.
So obviously there will be more information on that at the end of streams. Make sure to stick around. We'll talk through all the process for that. But in the meantime, let's get back into the recap. So, last session, you all awoke and got some not so great quiche while discussing next
That quiche
steps.
was
It was
great.
fine.
It was. I mean, I didn't even.
It was mixed reviews. 3 stars total. But you went with Dylan to go to the Madam, where you were all able to get a lot of information about both the cult and your futures. Spirits, you also got some information about desolation being your future. So yes, you guys were able to get some tarot cards read. Not all of you, but most of you. And then after that, you decided to go and find some cookies, which went super smooth, super quick.
Absolutely.
Before you found Professor Mandor Sunspot. Where Mander Sunspot, where he was currently trying to go on an expedition into the mines, which was what you guys were going to be assigned to help him with anyways, as your cover story, but now legitimately. So you traveled down back to the new mine, because the old one was used up. So they started a new mine where there was a tragedy. You've made your way there and found the guard, the captain of the guard, Captain Kazik, having an issue trying to get the miners to do their jobs in the mine. They were rebelling against that. They didn't want to go back down. A fight kind of started to get heated, and a very large Goliath man was able to kind of say hello and walk away because he no longer wanted to be part of the guard. And then as tensions continued to brew, the cult members who were in the cult members who were currently in the crowd of miners were drawing their knives, and that's where we started. So we're gonna jump right into combat.
Oh, jeez, really?
So if I could get...
Was that even on camera? Sorry.
No, it wasn't. If I could get an initiative roll from everybody. There will be time for you to continue doing what you need to do, Spirit Master.
This dice rolls poorly. I'm chucking it across the room.
Because
Oh, okay. I think you can throw it at Lauren.
Yeah, Lauren did say they liked it.
Alex having things. Throw it.
vigilant blessing.
Yay, thanks.
Oh, good.
Wait, what just happened over there?
Oh my god. Wow. Let's go, thanks.
Well, hold on, now I forgot how to play my character.
Sub, let's go. Thank you.
How much was that?
Huh?
Yeah, how
100,000?
How much
Right.
is that in D&D dollars?
Also, yeah,
like
because
6
it kind of
gold.
got lost in the chaos. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For your insane donation. There is so much money in the board right now.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Luckily, there's no weight limit on that.
They're
So.
good.
Martin, actually,
You will be able to buy
Time out
Rondo
for me.
very soon.
Whoa, hey! Well, surely I'm worth more than that.
That's banned in Pinard.
Your labu.
Wait, how much is a person typically worth in D&D?
Yeah.
It's banned in Pinard. We're not going to continue talking about that.
Maybe we nah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Roll
No.
the 21.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
I had
Crap.
Okay. So yeah, 20 to 25. We'll get to this. Oh, the spirit soul.
I'm giving myself advantage with my tiny chaos.
Oh yeah.
That's lost forever. Where did that even go?
It was caught.
Down there.
Right?
So
Oh, no.
their initial roll was a 2 and a 12, so that sucks.
22.
22.
21.
Okay.
Oh, 13.
Was it purple, Marin?
Yeah.
It's all the way over there? What? Okay, throw
No
it. You have to throw
shot.
it. That almost went in there again. in the crevice.
So, with how combat's gonna work, these are the guard, the silver. These are the cultists. There are more dwarves and miners around, but they are currently dispersing as knives are being pulled. Obviously, you guys are down here. That's Mandor. He's number 0. Number 1 is the slimy guy you were here to find. So, Fyron.
That's Fyron.
So the way that I'm going to do it is Fyron's going to have his own, and Mandor's going to have his own initiative. The rest of the groups will all just go together as one initiative. So, as an average, the group is there. So, 15 to 20. Okay, well, the guard at least gets to go.
All right.
Alive!
And then
Is it
Mandor.
Kazakh, you said?
Yes, Kazik and the rest of the guard that are with him. And then 10 to 15.
13.
Also 13.
Rollies.
I think I've got higher decks, but
Probably.
it's more fun to rollies.
Let's do
Rollies is so much more
I'm going to
fun.
do rollies
Yeah,
with...
that's why we got the cool.
Same. And then the end.
This is my good D20.
The alpha and omega.
19.
Yeah, you go first.
Okay.
I got a 5.
All right. And then 5 to 10.
I got an 8.
And spirits, it's time for us to choose our archetype.
Indeed.
Firstly, we have a wizard from our spirit leader, Lua.
Spoiler!
Wow.
Wow.
A random.
A little guard.
And last,
Wow, good list.
Double cleric.
Those are my 3 of my favorites.
just a moment.
A wizard. Oh, yeah, double wizard. We just don't have another fighter.
I keep thinking Josh is a fighter. I don't.
I mean, you might as well be.
Yeah.
What? Excuse me.
I'm a fighter.
Blade Song.
What? What? That's so wizard coded. What are you talking about?
Yeah, fighters don't sing when they do the exact same things. that
Right,
he does.
exactly.
Right, my bad. Yep,
Yeah.
okay. So while the spirits are figuring out how they're going to appear on the battlefield, a couple things to note. All of this path here that you're on is technically difficult terrain. So these lines here, it's hard for the spirits to see. It's pretty much this whole area here, as well as a little bit over here. It's very muddy. Lots of mud, rocks, divots. So it is considered difficult terrain for movement. But that's for everybody.
It's probably okay for the spirits not to be able to see it because they can just fly over.
Yeah, they can. It's not going to affect you guys, spirits. So, and then right here is the mine, the entrance. So that is where many miners are trying not to go in, but the cult is now about to fight you guys on. And then the only thing that's higher in elevation, this is technically has a roof. It's just holding some rocks in it. And then this is a very thick, very tall stack of wood. So that is 10 feet tall.
Ooh.
So you can, in fact, climb up there if needed. Yes. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So, starting us off, if we could have Conovan
Indeed.
do their thing.
Are you gonna be hexing anything? Should I get that one out?
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And as we do, let me.
All right.
Sorry, really fast. Am I still holding my action to move in
Yes.
front of someone? Okay.
Yeah, because you were getting ready to do that. You had just currently done that in front of the Goliath who left, but that was what you were waiting to do. So you're able to do so.
Yeah, so just to
somebody-
clarify, I'll move so that like the moment a cultist is clearly moving towards one of the guard is when I'll intercept.
Is invisibility concentration?
It is.
Yes. Greater is not, right? Greater's just...
Yeah, that's the combat one.
They're both concentration. They just operate a little differently.
Oh, you're right. They are both concentration.
Yeah, this one just breaks the second.
Oh, just saying you attack or
Yeah.
cast a spell or anything like that. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
This is going to be interesting. Let me make sure. Okay, I'm going to turn to Rowan, who's right next to me, and I've seen you do a lot of really cool shit.
Okay.
And hopefully this will help. And I'm gonna touch you and cast Jump on you.
Oh.
So
What's your strength?
My strength, 19.
so once on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can jump up to 30 feet by spending 10 feet of movement. So hopefully you don't have to spend all your magic, the fun cloud stuff that you do
Oh, yeah.
every time. So
Thank you.
yeah. That's my bonus action.
Get in there.
Yeah, slap down the Get in there.
Oh, okay.
It's not an offensive thing. She just can't reach any higher.
Okay.
I wasn't taking it as offensive.
Okay, that was my bonus action, and then for my action, I am going to see. I'm going to see Fyron, and train my bow on him, and try to hit him with my longbow. that I
Okay.
have out.
What type of arrow?
That's a very good question. It's gonna be. It'll be just a piercing, normal
Okay.
piercing. Yeah, that probably hits.
Donovan, a cartwheel of curly brown fur and hooves, as a satyr dance bards twirls before you and hands you a cup of orange sherbet ice cream. Gain 1 spiritual inspiration, courtesy of Rael.
Thank you, Rael. That sounds. I know, right? I'm not gonna use it, but I'm gonna turn immediately and give that to Nino because he deserves it. Thank you. Okay. 23, 24. I can't do math. Dang.
Okay. Is it 23 or is it 24?
Oh my god.
That will matter.
What?
Huh?
Wait, who's she
20
attacking?
It's 23.
Fyron. Okay. Fyron will see you point the bow and shoot, and he'll put up a shield.
Okay, I'm gonna use. Can I use my bardic inspiration?
Yeah, I was gonna say everyone has
Yeah.
that inspiration, including Niv, from Mander.
Man, it's 27. Does it still hit?
Yes.
Yay! Okay.
And he used his reaction to cast shield.
Yeah, you did.
And it's still up.
You're welcome.
So until his turn.
I'm just saying that's important.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's a D8. So it's 7 piercing damage,
Okay.
and he has 10 feet fewer movement. He's slowed.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna stay where I am. Actually, I would love to move over in front of Mander. I'm sure he's probably fine, but I would like to.
Here?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. And can I have Nino run up a little bit closer? He has 40 feet of movement.
So we can go 20.
Oh yeah. So then, yeah,
Be
just
there
get.
for now.
Okay, cool. That's perfect.
Or one over, but yeah.
That works for me.
Okay. Excellent. So then we'll go to Niv.
I'll look at Fyron. Hey, Fyron! Word on the street is you're a flighty little bastard. And I'll snap my fingers, and spectral bindings will appear around his feet and swirl up, and I'm going to cast Hold Person.
Okay.
Huge.
So he's got to make a save, a wisdom save, yes?
Saving throw, yeah.
Hold this, man.
Niv, as you snap your fingers, something will appear within your palm. Niv, congratulations, you are orb bearer this evening.
There you go.
Clear. How did you forget you gave Niv the orb?
Huh?
Wait, what?
Huh?
Sorry. What?
Never mind.
30 things just happened.
You forgot about
You don't
something?
have the orb anymore.
No, I know. Peter can hit his own button, but I can also do it for him.
You can hit yours, I think, is before. I don't know.
Wait, what?
I'm taking the orb away from. Thank you.
You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's
We're good.
cool.
Anyway, did we get him?
Yes, you did. I'm assuming you have, as a cleric, a higher save DC than 12, so.
I do. It's 14. So
Oh, that's not as good as I thought it was. I'll have to ask in the future.
Whoa.
Okay.
hey, wait, one more level. Give me one.
Yeah.
Killian's was 16 at 4th level, but
All right. Well,
Killian's not here right now.
He's probably dead.
I was gonna say Killian's.
And we like this one.
So now he's held.
Anyway.
yes, he's held.
Concentrating,
So
he
he
is held.
freezes in place. Yep.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at, I think. How far am I away from the rest of the enemies? 5 feet, something like that?
About 40 to 45, yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. All right, then we will move to the group's turn, the enemy group's turn. Cool.
Oh.
Number 2 is going to try to run at the guard here. It's about as far as they can go. Same with number 3. So 3 and 3, 2 and 2 will go against each other. Number 5 is going to come over here and look over towards you, your group.
Really fast.
Yes.
Between guard number 2 and guard number 3, which of them looks weaker?
Guard number 2 looks weaker.
Okay, like scrawnier? Okay.
Younger.
Okay,
yeah.
I would like to use my reaction then to do my held or my readied action to actually go in between.
Okay.
And use my movement there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, just literally be in the space. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I mean, they're trying to run full speed to attack. So as they go to attack, they're going to run into you instead.
Great.
So we'll get to that in a second.
How tall are we?
Yeah, wait, how tall is the cultist?
I mean, they're a human, so
Okay.
foot and a half taller.
Not tall enough to just like step over.
No. They're not super big or anything. They're a normal sized person. The one behind you is, the guard behind you is a dwarf, and they look like they're a very young dwarf, even younger than you. So.
Don't worry, I got you.
Is that why your beard is so small?
Yep.
I have a held.
What?
Is that why your beard is so small?
Oh, my beard's small.
Well trimmed.
Okay.
It's not the size of your beard.
Yeah, what?
I'm sorry.
So,
It's well groomed.
number 2 is going to attempt to swing at the other number 2, but is going to actually be hitting you. So,
Oh!
if they hit.
Talk shit, get hit.
Disadvantage, right? Because you're invisible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, I haven't done some yet.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
No, it's
Yeah.
fine. It's cool.
The numbers were right next to each other, so.
And I already used my reaction, so I can't shoot.
Okay. Shouldn't be too bad. It's just a knife, right? You should be fine.
It's just a knife. What are you gonna do?
And you'll take.
That's what everyone says.
I didn't play song before this, right? Or did I?
I don't think you did.
I don't think I
No, you were just invisible. You'll take 10 psychic damage. But they are still hitting you in the chest. So it does still trigger your.
Well, no, it's only
Right.
if they miss that triggers.
Oh, I suppose they got around it and were able to hit you. Gotcha.
are,
Okay.
Yeah. Oh shoot.
Okay. And then number 5 is going to open their palm, and you can see as they do. You specifically, Lear, you can see as they do. They have scars all along their palm, similar to the ones you saw in the apartment.
Yep.
But these ones are spiraling, and now you can see why I had Killian on the brain. They're going to cast Fireball.
Where? On who? On me? No!
So they're going to try to hit as much as much of the group as they can.
No!
Is there a counter spell with that? No. Oh, you're too low level right now.
Too low
Okay.
level.
Come on.
That's fine.
Think about maybe not doing that.
Sorry, my bad.
Wait, where's it going? Am I in the range of it?
Wait.
We all are.
Yeah, everybody,
Where's our-
including
is it?
2 and 3 for the guard.
I'm just gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Dude.
I just
You
need to
get
visually
advantage on
see.
dex saves when you're invisible.
Oh my god.
So,
but,
and I can't absorb elements. I
And
use
you're
my
not taking
reaction.
yet.
Jesus.
All to save the scrawny little dwarf man who's gonna
So
be incinerated anyway.
you are actually not in range.
Oh, on dexterity.
Neither is Conovan.
But Nino is.
Nino is. And all of the guard is, and then the 3 of you are. Yeah.
that whole phrase had to process in my mind. Like, you said it all, it wasn't words, and I had to backwards process to hear what you said.
So, dexterity saving throw.
I'm out of range. Thank God.
Well, it's my DC, 14.
I got a 16.
I rolled for so long.
14.
Okay.
Are you good?
16.
16, okay.
My saving throw, I can't find
You succeed.
You're making this.
I succeed.
So you take half.
Nina rolled a 14.
Yeah, you both fail.
Where to find
Fail.
my character sheet? Where the fuck is that?
Jesus Christ. Okay. You see where it says abilities? Save and senses? The first thing?
I've got like tears in my eyes, dude. I can't read right now. What's this?
Did something just snap over there? What?
You fail.
I would like to use one of my exploits.
Okay.
Do you think you had a 10 here hiding?
That's.
After your 6 on the die?
Can I use inspiration on Nina?
I'm gonna cry. Okay.
I don't see why not.
Hey, enchanted
Yeah,
raccoon.
I'm gonna think back also.
Okay.
I think about a furry little nighttime friend skittering by me, and I go, yeah, everything is gonna be alright.
Furry reroll. You got a 3 on the dice.
Well, I'm gonna immediately be like, oh, there's a fireball coming in, trying to figure out how to shield myself, and I just pull out a book and hold it up in front of me, and it's The Birds and the Bees for Adults.
Yeah!
From our noob.
Knowledge is power.
Yes.
I'm so
Come on, our
Off to a spicy start with a 2. 3,
Okay,
5.
well,
If this is a 1.
furiously trying to finish his pup cup, and he's gonna use my reroll that Rael gave me. And if it's a 1,
This has
so
to be a
help
1.
me God.
So Holy Spirits.
What is it counting down
One.
to?
Power.
One.
A 14 is better than a 1.
Does an 18 succeed?
Yes.
Yes!
You need to take half.
Sorry, y'all, but
Are you using an inspiration too, Lauren?
I already used it.
Oh, you did.
That was.
I didn't get to see that one.
It's okay that you forgot. It was pretty
Okay. Okay. I was doing the math. Sorry. So
I got
that's
7.
22 damage total. If you halved, it would be 11. So
Oh boy.
Oh no!
what, Lauren?
You're alive.
I know, but that's scary.
All right,
Here's the
I know
thing.
what I'm
With
doing
4
next.
HP.
Here's the thing. I would have been dead.
I would have been dead. You're not getting hit.
I know. Isn't it awesome?
I hate you. Don't talk to me.
Wait, what did I say?
number 5 from the guard
I'm
is
so
dead.
sorry for everything
Uh-oh.
that just went into my
Oh,
We
crap.
lost the guard already.
That's on you, brother. You gotta help us.
How far past the threshold is he?
You gotta help us.
Down, technically.
Okay.
Yeah. Not instantly
Kazak's
incinerated.
up though.
Kazik doesn't even look like he took damage.
Okay.
Yo.
And the dwarf that I saved is chilling.
He saved. So he's
Okay.
ow, but a grenade went off, 10 feet from him. So
Whatever.
he's young, not like 12.
I don't know.
Okay, and so then number 3 is gonna also attack the other guard, and they fail. Okay,
Ayo.
so that is their turn so far. Number 4 doesn't seem to be doing anything. They're just standing next to Fyron. So then we'll go ahead and move to the guard.
I succeeded on my concentration check with 2 natural 20s.
Whoa.
Let's go. Oh, dang! All right.
Okay.
What are you concentrating on?
Old person.
Oh, that's right.
Which feels very important.
That is important
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, that was the right one to roll 2 20s on. Okay, so then we'll go to the guard. Captain Kazik will pull a large warhammer off of his back, and it'll clank to the ground before he steps and tries to destroy number 3.
Destroy.
Yeah.
Obliterate.
Come on, Kazakh.
Well, he hits him. Does quite a bit of damage.
That his hammer makes when it hits someone's face.
Yeah, it's kind of a.
The bones crunch.
Yeah, so he'll break number 3's arm with this hammer as it just hits, and you watch number 3 just and then the other number 3 will also run over here, and number 4 will actually start to try to heal his fellow guard.
Oh,
So he's going to give some healing for that.
Alright.
Thank goodness we have a cleric.
Indeed.
I love
Do it again.
Conovan, a sudden
miss.
bright
Okay.
light envelops you and then dissipates instantly. You are inspired, courtesy of Lombard.
Lumber.
Thank you.
The Lord of the Laws.
Okay, and that'll be the guard number. This number 2 just kind of stands behind you.
Holding the line.
And then we'll go to Mandor Sunspot. So Mandor will take another step back over here and say, "You got it, odd one," and try to give you a healing word.
I could have saved on that. I forgot.
I appreciate it.
You'll get 8 hit points back.
Let's go.
Let's go. So let me take it back down to 4 and then back up to 8.
Yeah,
So
back up to 12.
12, thank you.
Okay, and that'll be Mandor's turn, and then we'll go to you, Lear.
Oh shoot. Well, now hold on.
Who fireballed us?
Number 5.
I told you, they're all level 20.
Yes, you got it.
Mainly because he's far enough away from everybody else that I won't get ganged up on.
So I'm gonna
I'm
move.
gonna be jumping.
I'm gonna move back.
Yeah, that's smart.
I'd like to move away.
Okay.
Smart.
I didn't have a choice.
Where to?
of being here. South. Just straight south.
What's your total movement?
It's 30, so it would be 15.
That's it. That's what you got there.
And then I'm gonna cast Hex on Bronze 5.
Okay. Damn, you hit that thing on you.
I
Where are you
know what
rolling
my
for
party's
Hex?
about.
Don't pay attention to me. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's your turn. We're all paying attention to you.
Yeah, I hexed. He is hexed.
Okay.
You are hexed.
We got that 2 out of the way.
Don't pay attention to what I'm doing over here. I don't know what I'm doing. And then, as my... hold on, I'm thinking.
You got a cantrip?
I do have a cantrip. And my cantrip, I'm going to use a Sorcerous Burst.
No.
Okay.
And let's do... this one is rollies. That doesn't count, okay?
Nope.
I would like to use my last inspiration.
What do we have
From
to
TK Sector. Wow. Please.
Please, 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 please.
No
my God, it's
way!
Another big whopping 3.
What?
Does that hit?
No.
You think?
Spirits,
No.
Sean's
You have a
last
plus
day, we
90,
gotta
right?
do better.
The dice are sad about it.
Losing my mind. Okay, so yeah. Then I don't do anything. He is hexed though.
Yes.
And that's my turn.
What is he hexed with, though?
Oh, yeah. Let's do charisma.
Okay. Interesting choice.
Will not be convincing anybody of anything.
No. Charisma, and then because I use Tides of Chaos on my initiative roll, I have to roll a D100 or roll on the Wild Magic Sorcery table.
Yep.
Do I do that? Remind me. Is it me? Okay.
Do you roll a d20 or the d100?
I roll a D20.
That was a genuine question. It was not
I roll
a.
a D20.
I don't know how you.
I'm like
how you-
90%
I don't know how
certain.
You used the Tides of Chaos, so you just roll on the table then, right?
Yeah.
So you'll do the D100.
After
So
I
100.
after I cast a sorcery spell
Nice.
using a spell slot, that's a 90.
No, it ain't.
What? I'm stupid.
That's a 9.
It's a 9. It's 900.
Yeah.
9's good, right? It's the top 10.
I had such a good last combat, and now I'm like. I don't
So
know how to-
you've done this one before.
Oh,
For the next minute, you regain 5 hit points at the start of each of your turns.
That's actually so awesome.
let's
right
go.
now.
Okay.
Okay, sweet. That's my turn.
All right. Then we'll go to Rondo.
Yes, we'll go to me. Great. Okay.
Still invisible, not to number 2, but to right because he made contact with you, so the illusion fades for him.
No.
That's just illusion.
Yeah,
right?
if I take damage, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so still invisible, and just kind of like, I will then, both of the number 2s will just hear me go, blade song. And I will booming blade this motherfucker.
Okay. As suddenly you are revealed and no longer invisible as
Yeah,
you
well, I
cast
still
this,
get
right?
advantage on this.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. But everybody sees you appear as you do this attack. So
Hold on. Wait, let me just make sure I don't forget to use my blade song. Hold on. 1 second,
Blade
everyone. Yeah. Please, D&D Beyond, let me use it. Thank you. And I have to use it here. Sorry. Boom. Okay, great. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Hey!
That'll hit.
Okay. That is 14 piercing damage
Which is 14 total.
on number 2. Yeah,
And then booming blade will trigger if they move, right?
if they move.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't have a ring for that. Sorry.
That's okay.
And then I'll kind of
There you go.
look back at the dwarf that's behind me and just sheathe my weapon and go, "You good?"
We'll just. Yeah, they have.
Really got me back there.
It's okay, and you can see that they're burned on their back, and they're. I just need a second.
Okay, it's okay. I got you. And I'm just going to stand there menacingly.
Yeah.
I'm out of stuff to do.
Okay.
I yield my time.
Excellent.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, and then we'll go to Fyron, who will make another save.
At the end of his turn.
At the end.
Yep, he can't do anything else, so
Claw person.
it's a nat 1.
Yes.
Oh, that's so huge.
You just see a tear starting to drop from their eye as they realize they just can't move.
That's what happened. He took the
minute.
one, and now the next
wants-
spirit roll will be
think.
awesome.
He wants
Yep.
to run away.
Can't wait.
Rowan,
All right. I'm going into a rage.
of course.
Of course. Let me get my 4 temp HP I get from that. And then I'm jumping as far forward as I can, which expends 10 feet of movement, and I have 35 speed total.
If you want to jump over here, you'll be out of the space where it's double movement, instead of jumping like right behind these guys. So if you jump over here, then you have the rest
Yeah.
of your movement.
Wait,
You
how
can-
far can you jump now?
I think it's
30 feet.
30 feet if I
30 feet
expend
with
10
the
feet of movement.
spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, you can make it right out of there. So
Perfect. And if I have 35 feet total, do I still only have...
you
is
have
it-
25 left.
Yeah, because you've expended 10. to
That's
do the
true,
jump.
and I'm no longer in difficult terrain.
Correct. So you can make it all the way to number
I'm
5.
booking it to 5.
Yeah. Get him.
You just hear behind you, yeehaw!
I am sword out. No more fireballs!
Yes.
And just slashing down.
Okay.
Reckless attacking.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Whoa,
Oh.
that went so far.
It was a good roll.
Well,
Was it?
Yeah, I'm gonna so I'm gonna be ready, and then I'm gonna stop because I'm getting a little hungry.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hold on, just 1 second. And there's a little pot that I had in my hand, and it's got a meat pie in it,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just gonna scarf that down.
Yeah.
Cue Minecraft eating noises.
If I can get a roll from I'm timed down.
Mid-fight snack for a mid-fight reroll.
Mid-fight snack.
He took it. He took the curse. That is 25 to hit.
That hits.
Oh my
I
god.
rolled a 2 on this.
Beautiful.
I wanted to test it. I rolled a 2.
18 damage.
18 damage.
Heyo.
All right. Yeah, you slash down, and they very clearly take a large hit, and they're as
No
they
more.
fall to one knee. Okay,
And that is my turn.
and we'll go to the spirits.
Yes.
Indeed. You will see the spirits materialize. A small army next to, Mandor? All wearing robes, carrying staves before one steps out. A little guy in a blue dress. Little clouds with rainbow accents, holding a halberd twice his size, an amber gemstone affixed to the top.
What kind of wizard is this?
it's the halberd.
Don't
wizard.
worry. My aim is true, and I'm always focused. Ooh, a squirrel. And with their staves, they will draw a giant heart and send it to Rowan, on whom they are casting Enlarge.
Oh!
Oh my
Okay,
god.
do we have a big mode thing?
Big mode.
Oh my god.
We can do that. Do we have like the
Can you just
I can use a
put her on
riser.
top of it?
Could do that. I was just gonna do this.
Or I can use
Yeah.
Whoa. All right, she's not that big.
Whoa. Don't be coming after my size now.
And you will all watch as Rowan grows and begins to tower over the battlefield.
Excellent. I need concentrating for the spirits, right?
Oh yes.
Yes, we are.
Good placement. To be concentrating on that. Excellent. Anything else?
That will be all.
All right. We'll go to Conovan.
Oh no, it's me. Okay. With 40 feet of movement, can Nino, with his last 20, can he somehow get to where he can go straight toward Bronze 2?
Yeah. Because it's 10 feet at a time, right? So you could do there and then go straight to Bronze 2 from there. Is that what you mean?
Yes. The last 20 have to be like straight toward him, if that's possible. I didn't know from where he was coming
I
the
see
other
what you're
direction.
saying.
Yeah.
So the one, 20. So it'd be
5, 10.
I mean,
Does that count?
I would say that counts.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Then he's gonna run his tiny little legs and then jump at the chest of number 2 and try to hit him. Yeah, exactly. His ears are flapping.
Dawson.
That's gonna be an 18 to hit. Number 2.
18 will hit.
Yes. Okay. He is now prone, and he takes
Interesting.
10.
I don't like the big
Why do you say that?
I don't like
but
that.
I don't know why. 10.
He can't, with difficult terrain, he can't really move. So Booming Blade won't go off. But that's okay.
He can get up. Okay, sorry. Yeah, my bad. I forgot. I don't have a reason to do any of these other ones, so bludgeoning damage. He just hits him really hard. 10 bludgeoning damage.
10, okay.
And... Oh, I'm sorry. It is an extra d6, which is 12. So 12 bludgeoning damage total, and then he's prone.
Okay.
And that was my bonus action to tell him to do that. And then with my action, I'm going to turn toward 4, who's been healing. And Connie will train her longbow on him and try to hit him as well.
Okay.
And it's another 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Sweet! Oh, man. And then it's just gonna be 5 piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah.
And
The arrow sticks into their arm.
I'll move up my 30 feet,
You're 15.
yes, to be sure.
Okay.
Yep, that's perfect.
All right.
Get him, Nino! And that's my turn.
Okie dokie. We'll go to Niv.
I'm gonna start by moving sort of north by northwest, trying to sort of be the center point between the triangle made by Connie, Rowan, and Leah. Seeing if I can be within 30 feet of all of them, if possible.
Yeah, if you're here. I believe technically Rowan is just on the edge, but everybody's in your range now,
Great.
including Rondo. Everyone in the party and all the guards.
Yeah, don't forget about me. And I'm gonna.
Huh? Why do you say that?
I don't think you would ever do that.
I'm not making a joke. What's weird? It's what I do. Nostalgia wave. I'm gonna use my.
Breakfast club.
Nostalgia.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my channel divinity and go ahead and get my Twilight Sanctuary going. And as a bonus action, I will actually, hey, we need every man in this fight, or woman, or anybody in this fight. We need you all. And I'm gonna heal using Healing Word on the downed guard.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, what about Nino?
Nino, everybody,
okay. Just checking.
man, woman, non-binary friend, something else I'm not thinking
Furry
of,
friend.
animal, everybody who's on our side, spirit.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you got her.
Old man
Cloud,
does
I don't know.
politically correct.
When you jump into identify as a cloud, do I need to include that too?
Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to figure this out. No, hey, he's an old man. He's trying to get with the
I
times.
see. Oh, okay, yeah, it's Niv, not Peter.
Niv's doing his best.
Yeah, okay, I get you. Yeah, good save.
And so yeah, I'm gonna heal him, and he gets
It's 2 of them back.
2 of them.
now.
Yeah, but
Why
ooh,
couldn't I
he
have
gets
played a
10
card this season?
10 hit points.
Okay. Yeah, they'll groan and then start to stumble to their feet.
Great.
Do it yet because they're they're prone. So
Yeah, that's my turn, and at the end of my turn, I get 9 temporary hit points.
very nice, very nice. Okay, and we'll go to the group. Number 2 will stand up and actually can still move 5 feet.
Knock him back down. Knock him back down.
They are going to attempt to.
Nino's really, really menacing.
Booming blade.
Does he also get an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
I would, but let's just see. Let's just see what happens. Does 3 thunder damage do the deed?
It's like when you throw a firecracker at someone.
Oh!
Oh God! Oh.
Yeah. All right.
I could go to the hospital for that.
Yeah, but they're not dead.
I'm gonna actually save my reaction here.
Okay.
God damn it. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Cool. It does 6 bludgeoning damage to him.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. Now he's heavily bleeding as he tries to run and gets about that far, stumbling as he does. Number 4 will once again try to heal number 1 and number 2. Fire and number 2. Okay. And then number 3 is going to pull out not just their dagger, but another dagger, and try to stab into both Captain Kazakh and the guard. But they're using a broken hand, so their elbow is busted. Yeah.
I forgot.
I didn't want this curse. Why was this given to me?
Oh yeah.
I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Yeah!
Let's go.
So number 3 doesn't do anything. But then big number 5
I hate this guy.
is going to attempt to dispel magic.
Try me.
So
Wait, there's 2 things on Rowan right now. Does he have to specify for a dispel?
what
That's
are
a great
the 2 things? Jump
Jump
and
and enlarge.
I
Does
guess.
that work?
I can look it up.
I will not be
get the
looking it
first.
up.
Well, is he?
Okay, hold on.
Never mind. Sorry, he's not able to.
Oh.
My apologies. He's actually going to.
1 magical effect within range.
I was so slow.
But do you choose?
Oh, wait a minute, no. You choose 1 creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any ongoing spell of level 3 or lower on the target ends.
So if
Yeah.
you choose the creature, it's everything.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter because I mixed up who was who, so I apologize. Number 5 is not able to do that. Instead, they're going to try to run. You do get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, 'cause you don't
Yeah.
have a 3rd level slot.
Run away.
Don't you dare.
Do it.
And for
Presumptuous
enlarge,
to actually move him all
does
the
she
way
get an
over
extra
there. He's not making it.
Well, it's not Sentinel.
damage?
Yes, so
Ooh,
Just
your
like
enlarge
gotta
does
die.
extra
Fair.
1d4 of damage, and you have it. I mean, you already do, but you also gain advantage on strength, skill checks, and saving throws.
Hell yeah.
Wow. Oh! Oh no! It was so good for the damage.
Are you recklessly doing it, or?
Can I recklessly?
Yeah, every attack you can do reckless, right? Even if it's a reaction.
Okay.
Maybe?
Does a 17 hit?
A magic user?
No.
Oh my god!
Bruh.
Oh,
I got 2 6s and a 2.
oh.
Unfortunate. Yeah, you go to swing, but your new height, you're not used to it, so you swing and they're able to duck it.
You do still have Commander's.
Mander.
Oh,
inspiration
Bardic!
If you want to use it.
That's so true. I need to use that. I need another d6.
56.
You should also.
Okay, so that was what, a 17, 21.
That will hit.
Yes!
Let's go.
That was what, 2
6s and a 2.
2 6s and a 2, that's 14 plus 8 is 22 damage.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, you are able to slice at them. How do you, as large as you are now, how do you hit them?
Ooh. I had an idea, but I'll save it. I really just want to, like, as number 5 is desperately trying to run away, just, nope.
You like that
Okay.
move a lot.
I really like that move.
The dagger
Full-
stab, but
crushing an ant, like,
yeah.
Like
With
it's
a
a roach.
sword.
yeah. Just stab
get you a spear. Okay.
I do have my javelin.
So, yeah, you're able to do that. Stab down and hit them. Obviously, it hurts, and they're able to just stumble a little bit. They're still in pain. You see them as their last thing that they're doing. They go to put their hands out, and they realize how much damage they've taken. And instead of burning hands coming out, they detonate.
Oh, I forgot they did that!
Classic.
How did we forget the cultists blow up?
They detonate all the way over there.
Yeah, they go to run, and then they go to do the burning hands and realize that they're the only thing that's left from their powers that they've been given is to detonate, because they're no longer going to survive. So.
Oh no!
When that trick.
I got
What's the radius on that?
We're about to find out.
Well,
Oh, don't stop
Does
smiling.
the dog go down again?
it's not as big as a fireball, but it is still pretty big.
Okay.
But it doesn't hit Nino.
No.
Well, it doesn't hit any of us, so like we're chilling.
So we're good.
It hits Captain.
It also
Now.
hits.
Could die.
It doesn't hit the guard that I
People
just
could
brought
die.
back up.
Hey,
so.
there you go. It's true.
So they need to save.
Okay, I'll blow up.
Okay, none of them save,
Oh, let's go.
including Kazakh
Well,
and the
but,
guard.
okay, Kazakh's probably okay.
Wait, what if that
And-
triggers a
and then
chain
that kills the
reaction
cultist.
where one cultist blows up, the other one's low, and then
I wouldn't do that.
But 3 hasn't taken damage, right?
3's taking damage.
But what about your character?
No, you're right. 3 is not taking damage. Sorry.
Now he's worse.
why are you laughing at me?
I don't know. Because you're in there.
I do not control the cult.
Hi, Ivy.
Okay. So you do that, and they die.
Oh no.
So they are gone. Just bones and pieces on the ground. Yes, I did say that for you.
Gonna check that out after.
And then we go to Captain Kazakh's turn.
Hey,
Yeah, is
yo.
everyone else alive over there?
Yeah.
Oh, number 3. Oh, number 3 did take a bunch of damage, actually. Sorry.
Crap. Josh.
Josh.
What
Wait,
the
like
hell,
the cultist.
man?
Cultist number 3.
Cultist number 3 is alive, but we'll see.
We shall see.
How could you?
Oh no.
This is all your fault.
Oh no. I mean, look, it needed to happen. Bro blew up.
Okay, I'll blow.
I'm just trying to keep it honest.
Number 3 does not get the chance to blow up because they are smashed to pieces by Captain Kazakh, who hit number 3, wound back up to get it again, was stuck in an explosion, and then comes straight down, and you just watch as number 3 goes into the ground.
This guy's sick. This guy's.
Number 3 is gone.
This
We have
guy's.
so many
awesome.
potential people we want to add to
This
the party.
guy.
Dylan, Kazakh.
Yeah, I mean, Captain Kazakh's really old and is the captain of the guard, so clearly has been
Why are you bald?
elvish, though.
Relax,
but-
relax.
She's bald.
Okay,
She's bald.
and then
Half a hair.
2, 3. This guy will stand up.
No. Oh yeah.
2, 3. We'll go after number 2.
Yeah.
This guy, 1, 2, 3.
5 is
Go, my son.
My head.
Can you just walk over Nino?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He'd be in the same spot anyways, so
I can't. Fair.
he tries not to stomp on Nino. Wow, okay, neither of them hit. And then Mandor will...
Well, real quick, at the end of their turn, any of them within range get 5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Which is, I think, all of them.
1, 2, 3, 4. Number 2 does not anymore.
Yeah. So they'll get 5 temporary each.
Okay. And then, yeah, Mandor is going to see the spirits pop up next to him. Oh, thank you for joining us, spirits. Go get them, and we'll give bardic inspiration to the spirits.
God, they need that so bad.
And
Curse is
that'll
broken, but for how long?
right. Okay, so we'll go to Lear.
Yeah, are everybody's counts accurate on there?
Yes. Yes, mine
For sure,
is.
no. I'm showing.
So I am going. My guy that was hex kind of got blown up.
Yeah, you should have taken
Can you-
damage as well.
Can't you
Rowan.
like bonus action move it?
Yeah, I can't use it more than one spell slot per turn though. And I
No,
use it on one.
I believe it's free to move it if they die.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's not what it sounds like in the spell description. So I'll do that.
What's
then.
it say?
Word for word, if a target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn to curse a new creature. So I guess it's kind of
Yeah.
like.
So it doesn't use a
It is
spell
free?
slot.
no, but it uses a bonus action, but it is free. Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you're still concentrating on it. You can.
Yeah.
Yeah, then
Which
I will do that. I'll
I need
move
the-
that hex over.
Need the concentrating as well.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the ring that's on Bronze one? Paralyzed.
Paralyzed.
Yeah.
It's being
That's the
held.
whole
Yeah.
person.
Let's really fuck with this guy. Fuck with this guy. No, we gotta spread it out. I'm gonna send it over to. Let's do Bronze 2.
There's energy at that side of the table.
There's always energy at that side of the table.
I know.
Chiron was like crying
Yeah.
Yeah.
in that whole person.
Yeah, it was.
It's been 10 seconds and they've watched a bunch of people die and they're stuck and can't move. So yeah, they're like, oh.
He's seeing the
trying to
potential
do it.
recruits.
Yeah.
I hex.
Fall.
Okay, I hex.
Yes, you do.
Okay,
He's
hex.
crying because he can't run away.
And. Shoot.
You can cast a leveled spell. You have not
Yeah,
cast
sorry, I
one
had
so
a
far
whole
this
plan
turn.
for what I was gonna do.
Oh, Lear,
Yes?
in a moment of levity,
Uh-huh.
the devilish patron of Alacia was standing around a table with her, sitting at the head of it, both having obscene birthday caps and both eating birthday cake. A small feathery blackbird flies to you, a piece of burnt birthday cake. Gain 1 spiritual inspiration courtesy of TK Sector.
Wow.
And happy birthday, TK Sector.
Happy birthday.
Wait, okay, let me write that down.
All
Okay.
my homies love butt cake.
We do.
Do
We love
love
butt
butt
cake around here. Okay, so I am going to.
What?
Hi.
All right, it's fine.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Wait, that won't
cast.
happen again.
Seems to be all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit. Who did I just send it to? Yeah, Bronze 2 with a chromatic orb,
Okay.
and let's do that with.
So is that a save for Chromatic Orb or is that an attack?
It's an attack roll.
It's an attack roll. Yeah, ranged spell attack against this guy, which I have inspiration or not inspiration, whatever. I don't care. 14. That's gonna be. Is a 19 hit?
Yes.
Let's go. Okay,
A 19 hits.
19 hit. Okay, and then let me get. I believe it's 3d8s. Can I have a d8, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
For sure. Just don't drop that one.
That's not very funny, is it? Okay. Wow. Okay.
I'm not gonna
9.
do. Nah.
Okay. 9, 10, 11.
No extra 8s in there.
No.
No extra 8s in there. So 11 points plus. I would add my hex. Yeah. 1d6 and necrotic. Okay. That one also fell.
You're not beating the allegations.
Dude.
Okay, that's okay. So 10 points. Let's do 9 of that's gonna be poison damage, and then 1 is necrotic damage.
Okay, and how does that hit their now lifeless body?
Yeah, baby. Okay, so basically, Lear gets hit with this fireball, And he backs up. He's like, "That wasn't very nice." And he sees 5 go down. That his horn is gonna unravel a little bit, and just this great big ball of poison-looking disgustingness energy is gonna just shoot out at this guy.
Mucus.
Right. Yeah, mucus and bugs and dead things. Yes, yeah.
Oh, no, I shouldn't have.
You said it!
Sorry.
Just like dead things in your nose, so it's like
Yeah.
and it just pulverizes his dead, stupid fucking body.
Yeah, you take his head off.
Feral.
And on your next turn, you can do Hexed again.
Let's go. And then I
I'm
get
just gonna keep
to
this
roll
here.
on the wild magic table again.
You also get 5 hit points as you reach.
Do you,
5 from you and 5 from...
No, 5 from that thing. And
Yes.
then at the end of your turn, I'll tell you what you get.
Gotcha.
Because as you regain.
and you just roll on the table again, or are you rolling a d20 this time just for casting a leveled spell? Did you use your ability?
I roll on the wild magic table.
Okay.
Yes, because
You
it's
use-
types of chaos.
You used it just now?
Yes,
Okay.
for
Okay.
advantage on my
Got it.
roll to
Pop out
hit.
again.
89.
It popped out again, Josh.
It did?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll stop.
You stop there.
Okay.
You stop there.
I'll do my turn. I'll stop.
Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you take 4d10 lightning damage.
Right now?
Right now.
Up to 4. Oh my god.
Up to 3.
Up to 3.
Oh.
Creatures of your choice within 30 feet of you.
Oh.
Oh, within
Anyone
30
in
feet?
30 feet?
Nobody's at 30 feet of me. That's okay. That sucks.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute.
There are creatures within 30 feet of you.
But I don't
So-
choose to
The
hit.
spirits.
In that case then, because it will just happen regardless,
Oh!
it's not going to target anybody, so as you throw it and it takes their head off, you guys watch as Lear explodes with energy and the ground is
Jesus!
just ripples with electricity.
Hair just.
Watch it
Yeah.
there!
Singed it's
Yeah.
up with the electricity.
Yeah.
They're like, your horn as it's coming back together is like sparking in between it.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
like the little like electric lighters that have like.
Yeah.
Yeah! So what is like the Jacob's Ladder thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of like the DNA kind of.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Okay,
Cool. I believe that is my turn then.
excellent.
You get 9 temporary hit points.
So 9, 5.
5 is
Temp.
5 goes to your hit
Actual.
Yes, correct. Rondo,
Okay.
show me what you got.
You got it, dude. I am going to run up to the space that is directly southwest of Fyron. Because I am now
There?
unobstructed, yeah. And that is still within 30 of Niv, I think. Right? Like if we just go straight diagonal?
Yeah, absolutely.
Heck yeah. Okay.
Fyron is the edge, so.
Okay. I would like to start by using my bonus action to study fire.
All right. Yes. Well, he is completely still, so
Should be easy. Do I get? Oh, I'm gonna do it like advantage.
I would say yes.
The tear
Yeah.
falling down his face.
You shall receive. Oh my
You're
god.
like, you need to drink more water, brother. That tear is cloudy.
Sorry. What am I rolling?
Investigation, specifically in this one.
25.
Wow.
25.
What is his mother's maiden name?
And his social security.
None of that sort of information. You can tell, though, that Fyron doesn't fight. Has 0 scars, no muscle, has a real knife, not a psychic one.
He's a coward.
He's trying.
What a
He is just
Kill him.
a guy.
Does he still have the same branding, like the cultist brand?
No brand on his forehead. That you can't see anything that is tying him to the cult. He just is standing there panicked with the knife in
Would
hand.
I be able, because I rolled pretty high on this, would I be able to infer that he will probably not explode?
Yes, you can infer. Probably will not explode.
Okay.
Everyone who has so far, it could be different, but everyone who has so far has had markings.
Yes. Okay. Understood. I will just shout out to everyone. Okay, leave Fyron alive. I don't think he's gonna blow up on us. You're not gonna blow up on us, right? Right. What was I thinking? I'm going to use another booming. No, I can't use booming blade here because he'll just die. Because I can't do non-lethal thunder damage.
Yeah.
Just
right?
come
You get
punch
the
him in
other
the
one.
face.
It's an automatic crit. You could just punch him in the face.
Okay.
for non-lethal.
I will still use my
Butt of your sword.
Yeah, I'll use my sword to get the same damage, but I'll do it non-lethally. But I won't booming blade.
Okay.
Okay.
Knock him on your breast.
Okay, so this is
You do still have to roll to hit, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a natural 20 anyway. It's a shame. That feels real bad. That's fine.
Yeah.
That is,
Non-lethal, you come.
yeah, I just do. Roll a 20.
Oh yeah, it's auto crit. But
Yeah. Okay,
Double
so
crit.
that is 15 piercing.
15 piercing. Yeah, you're able to hit them, and they're no longer paralyzed as they go unconscious.
Yeah, I'll the hit will look like me unsheathing just enough to hit him in the face with my pommel without the sword actually fully leaving the scabbard. And then I'll sheath again.
Yeah, you all just hear the thunk, and then they.
Yeah.
Last job.
Yeah. And then there's a bird.
I don't think going unconscious stops paralysis.
Well, but he's unconscious.
No, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not stuck. He's falling, but is still technically paralyzed. He's paralyzed and prone is all I'm doing that for him. So.
He cannot move. That doesn't mean you cannot move.
Hey, I'm just saying, if I wake him up before the spell ends.
Go over.
But he's not rolling death saves, right?
No, it's just unconscious. Stable at 1.
Yeah, because I made the choice to do that. Okay, I will hold my ground there.
Okay.
Sweet.
You get 5 temporary hit points.
Okay. Let's go. Thanks, Niv.
All right. We'll
It's
go
great
to
having you around, man.
his turn.
always say here.
I think that's the nicest thing you ever said.
It's a good thing we don't ever forget to bring you.
No, I have to.
Well, you can't go anywhere without a good cleric.
So true.
Even a disadvantage for being unconscious. Or no, I guess unconscious is an automatic failure, right? On saving throws.
You know,
I think so, yeah.
surely,
Not necessarily.
I think it is for wisdom. Yeah.
It only says you automatically fail strength
Strength
and
and
dex,
dex.
but then let me go to incapacitated.
But you still have the same constitution and mental stats even if you're unconscious.
This bitch incapacitated.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if
It's
you're sure it doesn't just like automatically like stop working on him when he's unconscious.
No, it doesn't. because-
Regardless, he saves then.
Okay, yeah,
So
that's
he's no longer paralyzed, but is just unconscious.
That's fine. Yeah, no, because like in theory, if we were to get paralyzed, go unconscious, get healed, that character would still be paralyzed.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not seeing like disadvantage or anything on that stuff. Yeah.
And we're finding a lot of niche interactions.
Yeah.
This early in
You
the
guys have a
game.
very
I mean,
interesting
you know,
party.
D&D's full of
So.
them, so.
this is a fine print game and I've always said that.
This
All right,
print is
Rowan.
fine.
What are you doing?
2 number, was that 4?
4, yeah. You can.
So I can use like 10 feet of my movement to jump.
If you go here first,
Yeah,
you're there with your size. So.
perfect. And then for me and for a little bit of fan service, I want to like grapple check, but I just step on it.
Oh no.
Okay.
On fire.
Let's do it. You
Not on fire, not 4.
Okay.
you have
Unconscious.
you have advantage.
I don't have advantage.
Steps on you.
And that's plus my strength.
Yeah, it's your athletics.
Athletics.
7. That's 23.
Damn, they got a 22. Yeah, they see it coming and put their hand up for you to, as you go to stomp, and they, and then get shoved to the ground.
Let's go.
So they
Do
are
we want to
grappled.
do something with this one?
Grapple condition.
That one's gonna explode.
Yeah, blow him up.
So we should probably take him away and then kill him.
Grappled, you could technically just walk away with him. If you have movement left.
It's true.
Yeah, we could poison him and dump him somewhere.
How much movement do I even have left? I spent a 10 to jump 30.
And you moved 10, so 15?
15.
So you can move like 5 because you gotta go
Yeah.
half.
Do you when
It would,
you're large?
technically be,
Actually-
yeah, I would say you're not actually in difficult terrain as you're large now. Because it's the mud with the size of your foot no longer matters. So.
Yeah.
I can step on him. I'll like reach down and just kind of grab his leg. And and then just, I guess, walk him 15 feet away from everybody else.
Get the guy out of here.
Hell
Yeah, absolutely. Just hanging there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that's.
She also had her own temp.
Oh, that's
so.
right.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay.
That would have been my action to grapple.
Yes.
Then I'm good.
Okie dokie. We'll go to the spirits.
Hey, that's you.
So are we still in combat?
We are technically still in combat.
Kill him.
Where's grapple?
Kill number 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, don't touch Fyron.
Rowan, you will see our little guy Lua staring on in awe of you before they kind of snap back to it. Oh, and ready their halberd. 2 other spirits will stand at their sides, all pointing their staves towards number 4, and they will cast a magic missile towards number 4.
Excellent. Who is now just hanging, unable to do anything about it.
I can like just hold him up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Help aim.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was.
It's like baseball. Like
Yeah.
the magic missiles are coming, you're like whack.
And that's 3d4.
What? Okay.
Wait.
Well, it should normally just be one die.
1d4, I was gonna ask,
You want
yeah.
to just take that
What
forward,
was
that's
the
fine.
rule?
Yeah,
On that.
yeah,
Oh, wait a
before.
It's one of those things where it's rules as written, it's one die for all of them.
1d4 applies to all.
But it's also fun to roll multiple dice. So if you want to do it as that, you guys are free to
The
do it.
rules for it get a little murkier with the new book, so I think it might be more up to the table. So
I prefer the one die.
me too.
It's more fun to roll more dice.
Yes, but it's on average less damage.
Yeah.
So if you want to take the 4.
whatever you want. You're in charge. Take charge, Spirit Master.
more good.
Okay. So that would be 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, these missiles pop out and they kind of spin towards number 4 who's being held aloft. And the first one hits and they go, ah, the second one hits once more, and then the third one hits and they go silent and their arms drop
Uh-oh.
as you kill them.
I don't think it's gonna explode anymore.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Okay.
Give it a shake.
Yeah, could you shake him a little bit?
Are you?
Good.
That's
Blue
dead.
just corpse.
And before we
Does
finish,
your voice change when you're bigger?
Is this guy gonna explode still?
Wow.
and Niv, the chef will be seen sprinting over to you, a large pot lid in hand, in an attempt to block the fire from getting to you. Unfortunately, arriving too late, he will look at you, shrug, then turn into cotton candy and float away. Gain 1 spiritual inspiration, courtesy of High God.
I appreciate that. It's the thought that counts sometimes.
Additionally, the world starts to lose color as you see Spritz appear before you. He moves, but you hear a smash as the pot shatters and splashes the slime into a puddle. It doesn't take a moment before the slime shakes as before you it morphs into something that makes you want to rip your eyes out of your skull. His colors mix into a 35-foot monster that is on 4 legs. There are no eyes, but you feel his gaze weigh on you as he opens into a maw, rows and rows of ceramic teeth, and bellows. You blink, and he's gone. Gain 1 more spiritual inspiration.
Wow.
Did somebody slip
that
my
one
funny
from-
mushrooms?
That's my timed out.
That's right.
So there's actually an
One
interesting
from on top.
interaction with that. As everybody here is now seeing a maw, you will all take 1 psychic damage,
What?
including the spirits themselves.
Whoa.
No.
What the heck?
Akira.
Does it mean no?
Akira.
My turn.
That was a lot. That was a lot of conflicting feelings going on there, spirits. But thank you. Ow. I'm sorry. Don't do that. Please do that. All right.
You'll just see Lua doing a little Kirby victory dance.
What's happening?
Chaos, and I love it. All right, that is going to take us out of combat. So, let me move us over. And let me change the music real quick.
Wow. So we actually got him. We captured one.
We captured one.
We can interrogate him.
And we're sure this one isn't going to explode on us?
No. Firen doesn't have like any of the markings
Right.
that all the other cultists have.
Looking around, I just wanted to check. We didn't lose anybody on our side, including guards, right? Since we brought
Correct.
back up.
You brought the one up?
You brought the one back. Speaking of, Captain Kazakh will walk over and make sure that his guard is okay, and start making sure, like counting and making sure all the miners are okay who are around the combat, before walking over to you guys. Thank you for the help.
Sorry we interrupted a little bit back there. It looked like you needed some help.
Well,
That was getting out of hand quick for you.
I appreciate that. I think we probably could have handled it, but it went much better with your help. So, thank you again. Don't do that again in the future. Not.
I make no promises.
I'm appreciative, but
Yeah, you're just bending down.
we won't have any vigilantes in our city. So,
Fair.
just thank you again. Be careful.
Captain Kazakh. What was this all about? You were trying to force the miners back into the mines?
The senators are ordering us to use force if necessary to move the miners into the mines, but
Which senators are these again?
the senators of Golderon.
We're protecting these people?
We're protecting these people.
Okay, good.
Would I know the names?
Yes, let me pull them up. I'll get to that in a second. But while he's doing that, he'll just turn to the miners. You're all free to go home. I'll take any punishment that is deemed towards you. I'll take it. Go home, be safe. I'm sorry that I pushed you this far, and he'll let the miners leave.
Well, we weren't making it up. We really are going into the mines. Like we said, we're still here at the behest of Cloudtop. So.
What are some of the? Do you know the specific dangers that the?
Was it cave-in?
Was it just the cave-in, or was there some other stuff that was?
One of the miners will walk up to you. First thing he'll do is he'll shake Captain Kazakh's hand, the one who was originally fighting with him. And then he'll turn to you guys. So you're going in the mines?
Yeah, we are.
I wouldn't do that.
Well, we are. Do you have any advice for us going in that isn't just don't go in?
It's undiscovered. We have no idea where the cave-ins would be. The rock formations are a bit weird in there. And there's old dwarven stuff down there.
Are you listing that as a negative?
Yes, most of it was booby-trapped.
Booby.
Right.
Trapped.
And then for the names of the senators,
Yes.
There's Senator Holgar, Hulgar, and then Senator Jansen.
Jansen and Holgar.
Yes.
Why?
Yanson. You know that they're both gnomes, which is odd for a dwarven city, but it's the more recently elected the last few years. They've been
Are they like kind of chill, or are they? Well, obviously, not.
not from what you've heard. They seem to be kind of ruling with an iron fist as opposed to doing what the people are asking them to do.
Is Kazakh still here? Has he walked off yet?
Kazakh is still right next to you guys. He's just making sure his guys are good as he sends them home.
So, Kazakh, Captain Kazakh, I'm so sorry for the informality. You said that the senators are ordering the miners to go back in, even though there was just a deadly cave-in that killed 20...
Yeah, it was like 27.
23 people.
Yes.
Did they say...
Injured 16 more.
So even worse. Did you hear them say why? Why it was so urgent to get them back in there right away? Because this cave-in happened, like the other day? Yesterday? How long ago was it?
It was about a week ago, and he'll get interrupted by...
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, yes. By the miner, because it was a week before you guys met together in Graxis, so...
Yeah, it was like the same time the weird storms were happening.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
So yes, the other, the lead miner, will interrupt. It's clearly because of greed. I mean, the gold mines are dried up. That's where this is Golderon. This is what they do.
Yeah. Okay, was that greed with a capital G?
Well, what do you mean?
Like a spiritual embodiment of greed, or just because people are greedy and the money's
No,
rented out?
They just need more money.
They just want more money, yes. I don't know if there is a spirit of greed, but if there is, they're an evil one.
Okay.
You can all religion check.
Sure, I'll do it. I'll jump in.
Sorry.
I have a
No, it's okay.
suspicion they're really hot.
Easy.
Not good for me. 14.
15.
16.
18.
You get a 17?
Oh no,
Smart boy.
I have a -2 to that, so I'm chilling.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
Sorry, one more time, the numbers.
16.
14.
18.
15.
We've seen some greedy gold-eating spirits.
Yeah, wait a minute. I think we know a few actually.
It's true.
So the
Thankfully,
highest.
they're not here right now.
Or evil.
Hey, don't say that too loud.
Sorry.
Highest was a 16?
18.
18, sorry. Yes, with an 18, you're able to remember that you've heard of some sort of Lord of Gold once.
Okay. And I'll relay whatever I know about the Lord of Gold, just kind of in an information dump way.
You just know that you've heard of lords as spirits, and the Lord of Gold is one of the ones that has plagued people before.
Yeah, there's Lord of Gold. They tend to like the G names, I think. I don't
Oh, really?
know.
Do you have any other ones? Off the top of your head?
Do I?
I don't get to make that decision. That's a DM decision.
No.
While this is going on,
No, you don't.
Well, I could make some up.
It's a weird thing to say then. All right.
Sorry.
while this is happening, we're just gonna turn to Connie and just, hey, can you give me a hand with this? You're better at this stuff, and I'm gonna grab a rope and start tying up our unconscious friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You're better at not tying.
Captain Kazakul, what are you doing with him?
We're gonna kill him.
No, we're not gonna get
No, Lear. I don't know if you heard me earlier. I said we're not going to do
I
that.
know, but I was hoping you'd change mind by then.
Do you really want to kill this man?
I don't know, he looks kind of sad.
So you
Well,
want
And
to
that's why you want to kill him.
Yeah, take him out his...
I'm gonna see if I can pull the captain off just a little bit away from the rest of the crowd for just a quick sidebar.
And Nino and I.
As you're pulling, why should I let you take this man? That's kidnapping, and it sounds like you want to murder him.
Look, we're also here to investigate this cult, but it's on the hush hush. That's why we're here. That's why we needed to see what's going on. We have the mine mission too, but that's why we're here at this point in time. So it's our duty to interrogate this individual. Frankly, I'm happy to interrogate him in front of you, right here, and then let you take him off to your prison or wherever you need to take him. We just want to interrogate him. I don't feel any particular need to have that be private. We're open to all dealings of the cult should be known by, frankly, as many as needed. But
So go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
you got it.
Do you need me to roll to time up? If Nina's helping me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do I get advantage because Nina's helping me?
No.
Okay.
Nino's a dog.
Yeah, and he's got the rope in his mouth and he's helping me. I'm small.
He doesn't
okay.
There may be one other being, but you're not going to get advantage because you're
I
yourself.
should have guidance, but I
You didn't.
I didn't.
That's
Okay,
fine.
well, I'm going to use my bardic
It's a
inspiration.
What
Okay,
am I rolling?
and then
Survival?
for some reason, a giant maw comes to mind.
Oh no.
Really?
And it feels weird, but it also is helpful. And I'm gonna use I'm Timed Out's that inspiration from Spritz.
Heck yeah.
Wow, on your last one, you're gonna start acting up.
Yeah, you've dropped 2 dice, Morin. Shh.
Yeah. Let them talk.
That's better.
The curse, it's broken!
Okay, so that would be a 16 plus 2 is 18 minus 1 is 17.
17 is enough. They'll say, so long as the dealings with him are in front of me, I don't mind you taking the lead on that.
I'm fine with that.
But I need to ensure all of my citizens' safety, even if they oppose us. So
That's fair.
we can step inside the mine just a bit, and we'll interrogate him there.
22.
22. Yeah, you tie him up with ease.
While Connie's tying
His
up,
feet and hands are tied together
it's hog
behind him.
tied.
Yep,
Yeah.
hog tied.
while
Not my first rodeo.
right, yeah, nice. While Connie is tying Firen up, I know that I already investigated while I was right next to him, but I would like to just kind of, with my thumb, just kind of feel across the top of his forehead where I've seen the other scarring, and just make sure there's no like illusory magic going on to hide that stuff
Sure.
from us.
Do you think he was hired by the cult? If he doesn't have any of these markings, maybe he's just really good at convincing people to join and they're paying him.
It's a good question. I mean, we only know that they've hired one other person, which is the Dark Bell, but we haven't seen anything of her.
Oh, we will.
I'm sure that we will, hopefully up close, so that we can get a better look at things. But I don't know. There's a chance. Hopefully we can ask him, and maybe he'll give us an answer. Probably not, but I don't know.
Can't hurt to try.
Yeah. What am I rolling for this? Would it be like
This one would be specifically Arcana, yeah.
Real quick, Rowan, a beautifully crafted, war-forged woman dressed in a silk dress. Ooh, I would do a 50s singer voice.
I think the Andrews sisters.
My heavens, you're a large one. Not that I mind. And she will rub your muscles, granting you 1 spiritual inspiration, courtesy of TK Sub-Zero.
Oh my god.
Another one?
Additionally, Niv,
There's so many
in your
more.
possession, the orb will glow a bright light as the spirits will attempt to cast friends on the captain. We'll need a wisdom saving throw.
It's been great. Really, truly. Thank you. We're gonna get thrown in jail again. We're going to jail.
What do I have to beat? 11? That's a 20. Dirty. The captain will
Who cast that?
turn over towards the spirits and just wipe the blood off their face and flick it. Do not do that again. And then they'll turn back around.
He turns around, I'm just like,
There's so many people you could be doing it to, like the butcher would have been fine. Like the guy making cookies. Why the captain of the guard multiple times? Like, okay.
part of me wants to say they need a new spell, but part of me is like, they don't need a new spell.
yeah.
Give them mending.
I was just gonna say that I rolled a 22
22. Okay.
to check out the scar.
Did you have something real quick?
Yeah, Niv, Lua will turn to you and say, "Hey, Niv, did you learn to become invisible or something? Everyone forgot you existed just a few minutes ago."
What are you talking about? I've been. No, that was Rhonda went invisible. I've been here.
That's probably what they're thinking of. It's very smart.
I
Astute
do forget
observation.
Rondo exists sometimes.
Yeah, you.
Only when I'm invisible,
How
though,
could
right?
you?
Huh?
He never stops talking, so it's like.
It was
haunting.
just like when you were near the other academics, it was like kind of just blending in.
That cuts deep. But I get it.
Sus.
Well, how long has this guy got before he wakes up? Should we head down?
Hey, the captain agreed. We can all have a chat with our friend here. We just step into the entrance of the mines a little bit away from the rest of the folks heading home and
Okay.
all that.
And we trap him in there, and then we don't go into the mines.
We're going
No,
into the
we're-
mines.
We're going in.
I don't want to go into the
Are you? Is everything okay? okay? Are
Don't-
you afraid of the dark?
Be a miner, the head miner standing next to you. What's wrong with the mines?
Nothing's wrong with the mines. I'm sure
Well, that
you
was the
like the
cave-in.
mines. Well, yeah.
Well, of course there's a problem with these mines, but mines in general.
Well, I don't like
Okay.
Yeah. Do you just like have a problem with like being in closed spaces or something?
Yeah.
Or like underground?
I don't like tight spaces, and I don't like being anywhere where the moon goddess's light cannot reach down and touch me, if
Okay.
you care to know.
Well, they had inscriptions down there. I keep flipping out. They had inscriptions down there that had the moon on them.
We might learn
See?
some more about
Okay.
the moon goddess.
So if we're down there, you'll still be. She can still touch you. You can touch her.
New choice.
You said it! You literally said it!
Touching you.
I was following your lead. What were you gonna say, Rowan?
So if we just buy like 50 mirrors,
What?
and as we like go into the mine, just like angle them near each other.
Yeah, like a Zelda puzzle, just like.
What is
A
a
what?
Zelda?
Don't worry about it.
And then like the moonlight hits one mirror and like continues down, so you're always being hit by the moon.
It's a game I played in the dorms. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Hey, he's starting to stir a little bit. Can we break this up and get him into the mines?
Yeah.
I'll just, yeah, it's fine.
Really, really fast. Kazakh. Captain Kazakh. That's the third time.
Are you doing it on
You're
purpose?
doing it on purpose.
Just call
I'm
him Captain.
actually not. Captain. I'm just. You know what? We're just gonna stick to Captain.
Okay.
Captain.
That's the word you keep missing.
I know. I'm gonna just try
He's just
to
gonna look and
only
say
do
nothing this
Captain. Yeah, where's Mandarin? That's not relevant right now. Hold on. Captain. Do you know who this is? By the way.
The kid?
Oh, is Fire in a?
Well, he's younger, so.
Kazakh is old.
Fair enough. So you don't know who this person is? then?
Fyron, I've heard of him.
You have.
Yeah.
Okay. You know that they're working with the cult, obviously.
Can we say this is all as we've moved into the entrance?
Yeah, actually, Captain Kazakh will grab the rope that you hogtied with and lift him and pull him into the cavern with you guys.
Yeah.
And then set him down and kind of face him up. You guys can ask him your questions, but I'm gonna stay right here, and if I think anything's getting too rowdy, I'll step in.
Oh, yeah.
Can I do a medicine check to kind of wake him up a little bit?
Yeah.
Well, 15.
Yeah, you're able to do so. Whack!
Up and at him.
I'll put Nino over next to him so he's a little more comfortable.
Oh.
Yeah, he's hog-tied up against a wall.
That's super comfortable.
I'm still disguised as Dylan, I think.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
That's what you would use the spell slot on,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. It lasts an hour.
Oops.
How long does large
If we're going in the mines, how long does
I think
this
that's a
last?
minute.
That's a minute, so that'll have passed by now.
Oh, okay.
You'll
Jump is
shrink
late.
back down as everybody's walking.
Oh, okay.
Is it 10?
I think it's 10 minutes. But
Discuss
They're
self, I
just inside, so you can be outside peeking in.
Oh, wait.
I mean, it is
Large reduced?
it is
Yeah.
15 feet tall.
oh, it is.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay.
The mine itself, it is 15 feet tall anyways, so you probably still clear it, but
Yeah.
it would be tighter. So,
That's okay. It was 1 minute. I'm good now.
speaking of the spirits, Mandor will be sitting there doing the rondo thing and just writing into his book, talking to Lua.
Is that really what I look like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a glimpse of your future, and he's so, how long have you been a spirit? And just asking tons of questions like that.
Awesome. Yes.
Since the beginning.
So Lua, if you'd like to tell him anything about yourself, feel free. So yeah, and then Fyron will wake up.
Good morning, sweetheart.
Hello, sunshine.
He'll just close his eyes.
You want to like recruit us or something?
Wow.
Stays completely silent so far.
Oh shoot! Now
We
what?
could punch him.
Hang on.
Not
Look,
any
bub.
fun.
This is not going to go well for you one way or the other. I feel like we're going to be a lot friendlier to you than your buddies who like to blow each other up.
They like to blow themselves up, not each other.
Sure, someone's telling them to do that, though. What's your point? Is that... You're right, you picked the right side, the people who like to blow themselves up. I'm sorry, what are we doing here?
Of course I picked the right side. The side that cares about the people and is willing to do anything it takes to ensure that the people are safe.
Well, from my perspective, all your people have done is manipulate other people. We ran into somebody who killed his own family. Is that a worthy sacrifice for you to get? Look. With the senators... Also, hang on. The senators are ordering us into the mines, ordering you into the mines. Are they working for you? Are they working with you? What's going on with that?
I don't work with those senators. I'll say it with a lot of disdain on his face.
Hey, what are you looking for in the mines?
I'll just say nothing.
Also, like, we did this whole thing because, like, to save the miners and, like, protect the people, and, like, we didn't blow ourselves up.
Yeah.
Just, like, as a point. Like, you can do that with, like...
You did this to fight us. We would not have blown up either.
I didn't even know you were here.
It's true.
Yeah, you pulled your daggers when you told us when you weren't allowed to go down. You started this fight.
We pulled our daggers when you appeared because you've stomped through all of our plans for the last week.
Well, okay. Maybe somebody started it and the other person started it and whatever.
Wait,
You
so
still look like Dylan too, right?
Yeah.
Is there any?
But sound fully like
Yeah, you're not even sure.
hey Lear,
Yeah.
you kind of.
You
That's
got
something on
something
my
on.
face.
Yeah.
Something
It's
on
another
my
face.
Hey, you're looking like a little edgy right now.
Cheese and crackers. And I'll drop. No! Yeah, I'll do it. I'll drop this guy's stuff.
Okay. I'll
So
just,
does that mean we're famous?
Who?
They know who we are.
They know us.
What have you heard about us?
I'll need a persuasion check on these now.
But Nina's still looking up because that advantage.
No.
Lear, in this moment you will see the white doe rummaging around the corpses, like a deer would graze on grass, just more visceral. Noticing you looking at him, it will offer you a whole jaw from a cultist. Many teeth for you.
Are there any?
One spiritual inspiration, courtesy of Rain Fox Arts.
Are there any fillings in it?
Some are wooden.
One of them's a donkey tooth.
Wow.
Oh no.
That's crazy.
quite a...
Wait, what?
Why is that?
That sticks out like a full
As I,
centimeter higher than the...
Spirit Master
Takes up a
knows.
space of 3 teeth.
as I get really excited and turn to him, he sees a bright glint in my eye, and I'm going to use an inspiration from Lomlard.
Heck yeah.
That was like really good.
Well, it's not a 1.
That's better.
It is a 7.
What did you say it? What was I rolling?
Persuasion.
There's another one. There's another one. I just joined. Where did it go?
Reptile and Sub-Zero. Let's go.
Well, rolled a 7 for a 6.
He stays silent. Captain Kazakh will actually step in for a second. I know that I said not to harm him, but what I meant was don't kill him. If you have to use a little force, we've had to do that before as well with the cult members, so.
Like,
Well, could
okay.
you show us what the right amount of force looks like?
Sure, and he'll just punch him right in the stomach, and Fyron will start spitting out bile.
Ew! No! Make him put it back! Make him put it back!
You wanted to kill him.
I didn't want to say that though.
Just make sure if he's struggling to heal him first. Get your answers and then get him to me.
Okay, so punch, then heal.
Okay,
I'm gonna
wait. Sorry.
I'm just gonna squat down in front of them. Look, and relatively quietly. Look, I don't like the powers that be any more than you do. But the way to stop them, the way to disrupt them, is not by turning civilians on civilians. It's not by worshipping or working with the people who worship a being of chaos that only wants power for themselves.
They don't want power for themselves, they want power for everyone. They want freedom. Those who are strong will forge a new, better society.
Freedom and chaos are not the same thing.
And with that philosophical conundrum, we're going to go ahead and take a break. And we'll continue interrogating Fyron here in just a bit. But in the meantime, please stick around, especially towards the end, because we got lots to talk to you guys about. And join us over on Discord at !Discord if you have the chance. So, thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.
Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back, everybody. Pleasure to have you at the table. Hope you had a good break. We did as well.
Sorry, continue.
Last time we left off with combat just finishing up and everybody interrogating Fyron. We'll send us back real quick. So,
Really fast. You'll just all see Rondo kind of be thinking about all of this, interrogating all of the different methods, and go, yeah. And he'll just kind of walk off and start drawing his disc for 10 minutes.
It takes you 10 minutes to draw.
In the
It does.
meantime,
yes.
I believe what I just...
They're interrogating him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just left off with saying chaos isn't freedom. Or
Right.
something in that.
Yes.
Something along those lines.
Something real fire.
I said something really cool, guys.
Yeah.
Through Grisham's teachings, we learn that it is freedom. That rules made by society only help those in charge. That's how it always ends up being. We're here to tear that down.
And who's to say that whenever if you accomplish your goal, that someone else wouldn't just take over and do the same damn thing that we have right now?
Because it wouldn't be people in charge.
Huh?
Who'd it be?
He'll go back to being silent again.
From the orb will float a little cookie for Faerun. A friend for us.
Testing friends.
Wisdom save.
Let's go.
This is a great moment to do it.
You're doing it! Good job, spirits!
Instead of casting it on the friendly.
Natural 20.
Hey, who's got the orb? Who's got the orb?
Reroll that.
Yeah, do the thing. Mark
Okay.
2 slots.
Is it 2 or is it 3?
I think it's 3 to make someone else reroll.
Because this is the most powerful
3.
thing.
Mark off 3 slots.
13.
What?
Wait,
Your saving throw is 14, isn't it?
I don't think it is.
Not for a wizard.
Oh,
No. Because we're out of combat, it'll just use whatever their highest.
Oh, if it's highest. Then
Which would just be based off charisma.
it's a 13.
I say it's a 12.
but can we say rule of cool?
No. Sorry, I know this was the perfect time to use it, but also,
The dice.
yeah, like, gotta
That's
respect
just
them.
D&D.
Yeah.
That's just
So-
D&D, baby.
Okay. You'll see them shaking their head and closing their eyes. Get out! As they shake off the charming effect.
I'm sorry. You don't want to tell us who you want to put in charge? You want us to blindly trust that they're going to have our best interests at heart?
Yeah.
When you're using the communities against each other?
Not you. You all fight for these
Who do you think we fight?
tyrants.
Nothing about us says you, from our perspective, from my perspective, showed up. You've killed multiple citizens. And you got one. And that's a fair trade for you?
We had to do tests for those who are important to the future of this continent but would not join us. But you have chosen your side. You will not be here for the future.
We've not chosen a side.
Yeah.
We've chosen to oppose you because you've chosen to harm innocent people.
I'll go back to being silent.
Just give me like 8 more minutes.
Oh, yeah, thank you for the update, Rondo. What I really want to know is you're kind of supposed to recruit people, right?
I don't know who told you that.
Recruited. You're not doing a very good job of recruiting me if I don't know who's going to be in charge.
You've already been claimed by another spirit. You would not be on our list of people to recruit.
Okay, well, that's really rude of you to say.
A small, petite, pure black raven-like Kenku waddles over to you, Lear, and offers you a row of gnome teeth for your collection.
Good birdie. I don't know.
Gain
if I
one
should
spiritual inspiration, courtesy of TK Reptile.
TK Reptile!
Is
Nice.
that also from the cultists? Or
Yeah.
Where'd you get that from?
Did you just have gnome teeth?
Yeah, wait, where did the gnomes go?
I don't like the
Wait, where's
implication.
Phil?
Phil fucking died.
That's like a cut to black moment.
Hey, where's Phil?
Shows a picture of the maw.
I want to just walk over, hand, throat into the wall.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
And, like,
Guidance.
For what?
using,
Intimidation.
like, thumb and index finger, like, tilt the head to look at me.
Yeah, can I also help with intimidation?
Yeah. Are you going
Just
to play your
gonna
pipes?
No, I'm not. I'm just gonna stand there menacingly.
Just like stand over.
Looming.
I just want to,
with
like,
the teeth in my hand.
kind of make myself as tall as possible as I'm looking down. And just, why don't you have any scars and why is your knife dull?
All right, give me an intimidation roll.
Yeah! Advantage and a D4?
You bet.
Oh.
Oh.
6 minutes.
Has gone by or I have left?
You have left.
That's a nat 20!
Oh. Let's go.
They
+1.
their body language, they kind of shrink a little bit as they're struggling to breathe. Just I'm not a fighter.
Uh-huh.
You're not a lover.
Damn, this guy is not fun.
But you weren't cool enough to get the scars like everyone else.
They just kind of try to pull away from your gaze, and another tear will drop down their face.
Oh, they're crying.
So if they don't care about you, why are you working so hard for them?
What do you get from all this?
They just continue to sit there, looking up at you, intimidated for sure, but not answering any questions.
Talk.
Well,
Yeah,
we found a
it's
sore spot.
Just the talk.
Don't worry, I think I've got 5 left.
Thank you for the update, Rondo.
Also, what's in those mines? Why do you want in there?
He'll just kill me.
No, I think we're explicitly not allowed to do that, actually.
There are worse things than death. Trust me.
Like, probably being, like, torn open or something.
Yeah, just wait like 5 minutes.
Torn open and then all your
You can have advantage on intimidation for the next roll because of that. I've been watching you do this all the time. You're like, just wait 5 minutes.
Ritual casting.
I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of pressured here. I don't know what else to really push at.
Well, I mean, maybe
Just
he's
not
not used.
talking.
I mean, he's not worth talking to, considering he's not speaking at all, and doesn't seem that important to the cult, really.
Loser.
Kind of a loser who doesn't
His
fuck.
knife doesn't even do psychic
No, his
damage.
knife is small and dull, really.
You're gonna bully him into talking.
Remember that we need to learn what is down there,
Yeah.
what they're after, because we need to know what to look out for.
Yeah.
I think it could also be useful to know who this guy targets,
Mm.
because he's their recruiter, even though he's denying it right now.
Yeah.
But we know everything about you.
You know, and I kind of squeeze a little bit. We could let you go, let you run down into those mines and set off all the traps for us while you're looking for whatever it is you're looking for.
Now, that's a really good idea.
You're kind of out of buddies,
Oh.
and your recruiting skills seem lacking.
I'll
This
just,
guy's good.
yeah.
I will.
Well, he's not being silent because he's not talking. You can see, you can feel his pulse is racing, and he's clearly upset, and is just.
I think I hurt his feelings a little too much.
Okay, now we have to kill him.
No. 4 minutes.
We can't kill him. Captain Kazak's gonna be really mad.
What's Kazakh doing?
Kazak's leaning up against the wall, just making sure nobody else is coming towards the mine, and he seems to be sitting there, and occasionally he'll open his eyes and like look backward, and then look back again, and just kind of close his eyes in your presence. But something keeps getting his attention, and he looks away.
Can
At
I
what?
make a perception check? To see
Yeah,
what
you can make a
we're
perception check.
doing?
Okay.
I think like 10 real minutes is gonna go by.
Yeah, genuinely.
And honestly, I'm here for it. I'm locked in.
Real ass D&D.
2 more minutes.
19.
13.
Okay. 13, you're not all that sure what he's doing. 19, you recognize that this is often what people do when they're receiving some sort of message mentally.
Kazakh or Fireman?
Kazakh.
Kazakh.
Oh, okay.
Are Firen's hands in front of him? Did I put them in
Yeah, he's got his arms crossed and he's just leaning up against the wall of the mine.
Firing or?
Firen.
Oh, Firen his arms are behind his back.
Oh, they are behind.
Yeah. He's currently like on his knees with his arms tied there, so he can't move, and his neck is currently being pushed into the wall.
Do we do hostages? Is that like a smart thing to do? I've read about it in books before, but I don't know how.
I don't really know if taking him hostage will do anything.
Well, like making him go through the traps first, like you were saying.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm making this disc for other reasons, for torturous reasons, but
You're gonna torture him with your disc.
I can try one more time. Look, Bob.
Do you want me to keep holding his neck or?
Yeah, if you keep doing that, it's advantage on your rolls. So
Oh, okay, then I'll just.
his pulse is racing in a slightly different way now.
His face flushed.
Yeah, it's
Working. Oh, sorry. I'm holding the 2 points on the other side.
yeah.
Can I, while we're sitting there, can I turn my face to my neck a little and message to Kazakh and ask, are there any other exits to the mines, or is this the only one that you know of?
Well, he's just sitting there with his arms crossed, and he'll just kind of go.
Come on, hold.
There are no other entrances now, and he'll just message that back to you. You're done. You're free.
my disc.
But we're gonna get his question first, and then we'll continue.
That's fine.
I was just gonna say, hey, look, Bub. This doesn't end well for you. You know that. But there are more than one power at play here. There's more than one way to change the world. More than one way to take down those who don't deserve the power they have, and they use it to torment others. The way doesn't have to include harming the citizens you're supposedly trying to protect. So, you could cooperate. We could work towards building something different without acting the part of the villain the entire time.
Give me a persuasion roll at advantage, and then Rondo. What are you
While
doing?
this is happening, I'm just going to be pushing the disc closer to him.
That's hot.
It's actually floating.
Oh, whatever. I'm making
I was
those
going to say, you can make the noise though.
12.
Okay. He continues to stay silent.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
You can talk to talk.
it's ready.
Walk the walk.
Oh, let it
Rowan,
go?
Rowan, can you do me a favor?
Depends.
Can you pick him up? I figure that's pretty doable. Can you put him down on my disc, and I'll just kind of slap the disc. Go ahead and get him on here, and strap him down.
With what?
Well, do we have any extra rope?
Oh, I've got rope in my bag,
What?
actually. I switch hands.
Let's strap him down onto this.
gonna pick him up
Okay.
by his throat to place him on your disc, and
Yeah.
you're gonna strap him there.
Onto the disc.
Yeah, okay, I'm, you might have to, I got it.
I'll help with tying it, but I'll
Okay.
Connie, you're pretty good at knots. Can you help tie him to
Can
the
you not?
disc?
Yeah, sure.
You cannot. Okay.
Okay. I'm assuming that just goes well.
With the amount of people doing this, yes.
I'm gonna stare him in the eyes
Okay.
and say,
Let me know if you do still want me.
"Oh, let go of him."
Okay.
That's gonna make this next part really difficult. Really, really difficult. I'm gonna stare him in the eyes and say, "What are you looking for in the mines?"
He'll close his eyes.
Good. I spin the disc.
Is it like perpetuation? Does it just keep going?
Assuming so.
Is it drag? Like,
No.
There's nothing in the
It's
spell that
magic.
says that
It's-
there's any.
Awesome.
I would say it's like
this, by the way.
Air resistance?
yeah, yeah.
ice on ice. Like it's just gonna keep going.
My arm's getting
can't
tired. Can you
watch-
actually spin him a couple
Oh,
times?
yeah.
I'm gonna puke.
It's like
Yeah.
significantly faster when Rowan does it.
You see him like slowly being like pulled out from the centrifugal force before just.
Whoa! Okay, he's gonna spray everywhere.
Okay, and then I'll grab it. Stop.
Okay, and you grab it. And you... Just-
What are you looking for in the mines?
Go fuck yourself.
Other way.
Oh no!
Help him. Keep going the same way.
No, it wouldn't.
Same height.
Not at that degree.
There's a little bit of rope hanging off, and Nino's just chasing it. He gets it sometimes and then falls off.
As
We're gonna be listening for him to
As-
start
as-
retching again to know when to stop him again.
as he's spinning, I'm going to use thaumaturgy to just have
I'll be on the
whispers
other side.
all around his head, just saying, tell what you know, tell what you know, tell what you know.
And I'll prestidigitate any vomit that.
Thank you. The smell.
The smell.
Is he
It's-
retching yet?
He seems to be holding it pretty well, but then you just see him start to,
He's getting ready to blow again.
and he'll go to vomit again, but there's not much left now. He's just dry heaving.
Driving. It's the worst.
Should we?
That's the worst, isn't it? What are you looking for in the mines?
Go ahead and give me an intimidation roll in this
Okay.
case, with advantage.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That's fine.
I don't need to help.
It's pretty much everything's going to be at advantage because you guys are helping in your own ways. But for flavor, how are you helping?
I'm standing over him and I'm just like picking up and showing the teeth to him. Maybe this one we stole out of a human man. Look at my connection.
Additionally, the orb will glow, and bright, multicolored balls of light will float
Balls?
around his head, attempting to disorient him further.
Zenyatta balls and a
Zenyatta.
disc.
Yes. Oh, balls.
He's on the disc under the balls.
Disc balls. Disc and balls.
Put him below the. All right.
What kind of disc?
Okay, that's not amazing. I would like to.
It's +3.
Okay. Oh, okay. You're rolling. That's cool. I would like to use my inspiration from Rael. I don't remember what exactly it is. It just says Niv in all caps. Maybe it was trying to remind me of something, but
that's definitely what it
I mean, Niv's
Yeah,
right here. So.
Niv must have done something last session. So
That's
a
so
17.
big. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I get rid of that. And finally, I'm going to use my D6 from Mander.
Yo!
Hey.
So it's at least 20.
Huge! Okay, that was a
No, I don't.
17, right? It was a 17 on the D20.
Yep, plus 3.
22, 25. 25.
Whoa!
25. Obviously, tears running down his face because he's been dry heaving. And he's got the like hiccup twitches because his abdomen's not in a good spot right now.
Punched in the abdomen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's like collapsing. He's like, and he'll turn to you and I can't tell you or they'll kill me.
Rowan, we gotta spin him again.
Whoa,
No, wait, please.
Wait, okay, don't spin you again.
They're searching for an artifact.
Right.
Well, yeah, that we know.
You're gonna have to be more specific, or
What kind
my
of
friend
artifact?
Rowan over here is gonna have to spin you again.
I was supposed to specifically
Doing tricks and
help target.
They don't know exactly what it is, but it's something called a primal artifact.
Primal. Have I heard? Can I do a history check to see if I've heard anything about that?
No,
Reddit fuck.
you can't.
Can I?
Yeah, I'll get one from you.
What? Wait, what about the fuck?
Lear, as you scratch your head, from behind you the gnome brothers will rise out of the ground, much like Rambo in
And do
camouflage.
normal things, right?
They'll jump and crawl all over you, attempting to grab back their teeth.
Whoa, okay. Wow. Okay, we don't have to. But that's okay with Rondo. That's not gonna fly with me. We can do this civilly. And I'll reach into my bag. And I'm hoping Bubba hasn't eaten them yet. I don't know which ones are yours, so you might have to go through them. And I'm gonna dump all the teeth out. And there's a lot.
Like 150 teeth just.
Just save some of the good ones for me, okay?
They'll start picking through the teeth. Gain one spiritual inspiration courtesy of TK Cyrax.
I think I'm full up.
Oh no.
Yeah, I have TK Sector, TK Reptile, Rain Fox Eyes right now. I'm full up.
Alright, TK Cyrax. Who are we giving it to?
And if you
Get
don't,
your teeth back.
if you don't decide on anyone, you need to decide. Because if you don't, it's going to Firon.
No, don't let this happen. Don't let this happen. You said what did you say the artifact was? By the way,
Primal artifact.
it's like a 3 on the die. It's like-
Primal artifact, yeah. So it's something you guys have never heard of.
Okay.
So
Primal artifact. Okay. Well, I mean, the fact that it's a primal artifact can give us some sense of what?
Keep talking.
What's up?
I'm looking at chat. You don't need to be looking at chat. Keep talking.
I did see it, and I don't think that's a legal move. So you'll have to pick someone else.
Connie needs some.
I did also just use one, so I mean, well, you can
You have
see it
two.
all. What was I saying? Oh, if it's a primal artifact, I mean, you know, we can keep an eye out for maybe some runic markings that don't seem arcane, or maybe tied to a religion. You know, that gives us something at the very least. Not a lot, but
Did the collapse happen the last time y'all were looking for it?
no, the collapse is what allowed us to know where to look. It was a happy accident on our part.
so how many times have you been in the mine?
I haven't been in the mine yet.
Are you being honest?
Yes.
You know what's gonna happen if you lie.
And I'm not
being
gonna clean it up off of
honest,
you this time.
Inside check? Go for it.
What'd you say?
Ooh,
You're not gonna clean it up this time.
I'm not gonna clean it off of him this time.
23.
He seems to be honest. As soon as you threaten to spin him again, he's like, I swear,
Okay, fair enough. You're not a fighter. We've seen that. You barely have a constitution, apparently. So true. That's a good point.
So what do you want now? Where do we go from here?
I would like to be let go. I never actually committed any crimes. I was paralyzed and then attacked.
Maybe you didn't commit any crimes today.
But you've been an accomplice to every other one that's happened.
Yeah,
Do you have any
that's-
proof of that?
That's definitely a crime.
I mean, you've told us already in front of the captain of the guard here that you're a member of this group.
It's
And
not
you've
illegal.
You've said the sacrifices had to be made.
I knew that they happened, but I didn't partake in those.
I mean, it's kind of up to the guard for them to find this evidence.
Here's the thing. The cult assassinated the Senate leader in Graxus just 2 weeks ago. The cult that you're a part of. You want to be associated with them? Fine. You're a criminal. By association.
Look, even more importantly than that, your team sent fire into the civilians in Graxus. Your people have been taking no stock of whose life, who's in their way to get what they want. That's who you want to be associated with. Never mind the Senate leader.
And besides, your people initiated the attack that just happened
Yeah, you
like 5
started
minutes
it.
ago. Sorry, it would have been at least 10 minutes ago.
Like
15 minutes ago.
What if he doesn't have any scars? Is this like an undercover recruiting thing?
Yeah, or maybe he was never good enough to make it into the cult. Ooh.
Ooh, you think he's just like
Ooh.
a groupie?
Maybe he's a groupie. And he's nothing more than an accessory to the
But
crimes.
the madam gave us his name specifically.
Look, I don't
Careful saying that. I don't know.
Look, you're committed to your ideals and your group?
Yes.
Very well. Can anyone in here do some kind of fiery sort of thing?
Yeah, like what?
Like make just some simple fire?
Oh, I think
Sure,
we
I
both
blast a
can.
firebolt at the ground. Is that what you mean?
Hey, watch Nino!
Sorry.
Nino goes to sniff it.
Be careful.
It's like pretty fast.
Can I, do you mind if I borrow your ritual dagger?
Yeah, sure.
Are we gonna kill him now?
We're not gonna kill him. But he's not getting the markings he wants. And I
Proceed.
Escalation.
I've committed. I don't know. We'll take,
No, yeah,
we'll take
like,
a turn.
please.
We'll see what happens. Can you heat up this dagger?
I'll reach out my scabbard to it, and I'm just gonna look at Kazakh and just see. I mean, he's hearing all of this.
Are you planning on branding him?
This group, I'm not sure if you've been informed, uses brandings on the forehead to control innocent civilians.
Yes.
Both the controllers and the controllees are branded. If he's, and I'm just making a guess here, if he's already got a brand, he can't do either of those.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can let you do this.
It feels like a little much.
He can heal from being punched or spun around. Very intuitive on that, by the way.
Give us some Tums.
But a brand is a permanent marking.
Yeah, worse. What the fuck, Niv?
For the record, I was pretty down with your idea, but I want to make sure that we stay in line here because Captain over here is being very generous in letting us
That's
do this
fair.
in the first place. So
I just don't like people who use civilians as pawns.
That's
fair enough.
As you
Yeah.
guys are saying this, Mandor Sunspot will actually start walking up.
Oh, where's this guy been?
Oh,
been talking
good
to
heavens! What is happening here?
Oh, hey,
Roger.
Professor.
We won't be too much longer.
Please, you dagger.
Oh, okay.
The tail end of that conversation.
Uh huh.
Oh, Professor, you can't ask a grain of sand how long ago they broke off from the Mother Rock. Most of us don't remember a time before the spirit world. I myself calculate that in your number, it would be about 1,578 years.
Oh, that is very interesting. Thank you, spirits.
The professor's writing something out.
You did. That was the.
No, that was.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And he'll say, I hope that we can speak again in the future, but I must get going now. Thank you. And he'll walk. That's when he'll walk over.
I like to imagine that the whole 15 minutes was actually just waiting for the spirits to respond.
Yeah, and he was like drawing like a picture, like, okay, that's what they look like.
Yeah.
Do you have an answer yet? No. Okay.
Just checking.
Kazakh, what would you have done with him?
Captain Kazakh.
Well, maybe because they're both like cops. It's like,
Captain?
They're like equal.
yeah, maybe.
How does that work?
Well, Ranger Conovan.
And just call me Conovan. It's fine.
Very well. Have you ever thought about being called Niv? I guess that's your name, right? It'd be a lot shorter, a lot easier.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Well, that was her nickname until everybody decided it was a bad idea.
Honestly, I would have thrown him in jail and let him rot for a bit. It usually does the trick, but clearly you need answers quicker, so I was willing to let you do a little more enhanced interrogation, but
What will you do with him now?
throw him in jail till he has a trial.
I'd recommend putting a little bit of an extra guard up because clearly he knows something that these cultists don't want getting out. Make sure there's no sight lines out of the cell, especially towards the bell tower.
Well, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
And I think I really hurt his feelings. So if you like give him a shoulder cry, maybe he'll like confide, you know?
Make sure you eat something, too. He kind of upchucked everything.
Yeah.
Well, he'll get the medical attention he deserves, and as Captain Kazakh is saying this, you were pretty on the money there. You hear bong, bong, bong.
We're inside.
And you're just inside right here. And you'll watch as Fyron's eyes and ears immediately start to bleed and he dies.
Oh no!
From
Can
the
you do it
orb,
again?
from the orb will come a mage hand to spin him one last time.
So as you go to do that,
Dying.
you
I don't know.
you send it. No, it was more damage than he has.
Yes,
he
he
dies
was
instantly.
Where is she? Where is she?
You don't know.
Can I go and look?
You certainly can go out there and do a perception check. Yeah.
I will.
Yeah, as you the mage hand to spin it one more time, that's right when he dies and he falls and the blood just starts to go. And his body is just,
Press to whatever it is.
Yeah.
it's still spinning.
This sucks! Today sucks!
I stopped the disc. We have to stop it. It won't stop on its own.
And it continues to drip blood down onto the disc and then off of the edge.
Let's untie him. I can still use the disc
18?
for
Yeah, you see
the mines.
movement. There's some rooftops down the way, but there's one that has a chimney that kind of comes up. You see movement as somebody hops down the back of it as they start to run away.
Did you see her?
Yeah.
Was she out or in? Like further in the mines or something?
I had to run outside.
Oh, you ran out?
Yeah.
Okay.
And inside the mine, it's just a long hallway that opens into kind of a bigger space that has a staircase that starts to go down, and from there you think that's probably where you can find that cave-in that originally happened. But it's not it's the brand new start of a mine. Like it had been going for like a week, and then the collapse happened.
Okay.
So.
Gotcha.
What? Remind me what Fyron looks like.
Super pale skin, dark, longer hair.
Yeah, I did.
Easy little man.
Sticks to the
Okay.
what?
Is he like human?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no.
He looks like he's maybe 17.
Okay. Yeah.
Tasty.
As the disc stops spinning, he's just laying there.
So we does think
And Lear will come over and just like kind of loom over. You don't really get a sense of like what he's doing, but he's just kind of looking at him. Maybe like there's a flicker of recognition there, but not like he knows him, just like familiarity. And then he'll look at Niv and he'll start to say something and he's just, no, never mind, should we bury him?
Lear,
Yeah?
did you come to help me untie him
Yeah.
from the disc?
I guess so.
Okay, and then as we're untying, just like, you have like a look of something on your
What?
face just now. Are you okay?
Yeah, no, fine. I just,
insight check.
kind of like a familiar face.
Familiar?
Not like I know him. He just looks like somebody I used to know.
14.
14?
Did you like cut him off or something?
As all that's happening, Captain Kazakh will immediately start yelling to the guard members who are outside and take cover, protect the civilians, and he goes like right into work mode as he watched Firen fall over.
She's not gonna do anything else. She's already gone.
Yeah.
We can't take that risk. You should all get into the mine. That'll be safe. We're gonna go see if we can investigate and find her. Meet back with me when you come out, okay?
Okay.
We'll
Be safe.
Take him.
Yes, we'll take him.
Yeah.
Can I take that disc thing, or
No, I'm sorry. It has to come with me. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules.
you might want to let him off of there so I can.
Well, yeah, sorry. We're in the middle of untying.
Oh, yeah, can I get that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are able to do that. What was your insight again?
Oh, it was a 14.
14.
As far as you know, it's just somebody that Lyra used to know, that, like reminds him of somebody he used to know.
Okay.
Oh wait, Mander's with us. Never mind.
Yeah, Mander's just outside and.
Mander, do you know where the collapse was? Can you help direct us
Yes.
to there?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
I think that's where we're going.
Okay. Yeah. And he'll start walking in the mine, and he's got his little wagon behind him. So.
Okay. Well, I mean, we take Firen off the disc. I guess give him to Captain Kazakh.
Yeah. He'll just sling him over his shoulder and start running out towards his guard, who are now clearing this whole area as they're pushing everybody to cover. So.
All right. Well,
That was unfortunate.
yeah.
I'm
to
gonna
be fair,
talk to her one of these days.
I think we should do more than talk to her.
Well, yeah, but she's also really good at what she does.
It's true. I want to learn more about what she does because it's unlike anything I've ever seen. So,
Anyway,
yeah, if we can get in close so I can study her. But let's, I guess let's get going, right?
Conovan, you will see the two gnomes proceed further into the mine, swinging their pickaxes from side to side to side, and you will gain TK Cyrax's inspiration.
Yeah.
Additionally, Alicia and the devil will just be sitting in the corner in movie seats, just watching, eating popcorn with 3D glasses on, and wearing those awful plastic birthday caps.
Which, actually, funnily enough, you guys will all see that. You'll also see an interesting gray hand appear over the top of the devil that is with Alicia and start to pull them as they disappear.
Oh, yoink.
Okay, we should go.
They got you
I
on
don't wanna
back
be
in the
here.
spirit realm.
I would love to be up with Mander in the front, just keeping an eye out.
I don't know about the rest of you. I could use maybe a quick sit down before we head into the mines.
Yeah, and I'd like to chat with you whenever we do that.
Yeah,
Okay. I mean, I'm
I need
cool
to
with
clear
that.
my head too.
Yeah.
Kazakh told me that there's only one way in and out of this mine, so if we take a little rest, I think we'll see if anybody else tries to come in. So, or out.
Okay. Yeah. Mandor keeps bringing you down the hallway.
Would I be able to do a religion check on the hand that grabbed the spirit?
It would actually be a history check.
I can do that.
Everybody's
too.
allowed
It's
to.
just worse.
Since they all saw it.
Why not?
Oh.
You know, I'll do a little.
Well, actually, Rowan, you're not able to
Sorry.
recognize
Can't
this
do
hand.
I rolled a 7. It doesn't matter.
Minus
It's
2.
the master hand from Super Smash Bros.
Yeah.
It's
Maybe it's the crazy. 18.
17.
Okay. Reason you don't recognize it, you two do recognize it. You know the person. This is Uman's hand.
It's
Yeah.
Uman. It's the shopkeep.
Who dat?
The one who is trying to get you to sign the
With the
contract.
Because
Right.
Alicia signed the.
Oh.
You just watch his well-groomed gray hand just over the top of the devil's head and then just yoink them out of existence.
I was
told you
munching
not
on
to
some
sign that
meat
contract.
pies.
Oh no, it's not a good idea.
I didn't write his name down.
Awesome. That's so cool. That is amazing.
Okay.
Never good to deal with, Faye.
Yeah. Okay. So are we resting? Is that what we're doing? We're short resting.
Might as well.
Okay. Yeah, you guys first will be able to get into a space where that's more like easy to do. You enter into what was going to be the first downward chamber where all the materials would come up and down, and you see that it comes down about 15 feet, and then there's a part of it that just like falls out into darkness with nothing below it. And you can see a couple of rigs with ropes heading down them, and that's where it currently is. So you guys are able to head down a ramp staircase into this open cylindrical space where the dwarves were originally starting their mine. And that's right on the edge before the huge drop down. So.
Okay. I have a question. Am I able to ritual cast during a short rest? Or is that too much activity?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
I mean, it would be the same as you taking the short rest and doing it just after, or doing it before and then taking the short rest. So.
Okay. Well, I would like to. I'm going to arcane recovery during this short rest.
Okay.
Get a second level slot back, and then in the last 20 minutes, I'm going to ritual cast both my floating disc one more time since it'll run out, and Unseen Servant.
Okay. And then spirits.
Yes. You will see Lua alight their staff, illuminating the caverns below once you enter.
Excellent, like a large spotlight. I'll explain what you guys see in a second. Okay.
We do get a short rest.
Yes, you get a short rest. You can use your half of your hit points to heal, and you get back your things per class depending on what comes back on a short rest.
Do what now? Half of your hit? What?
Half of your hit dice.
You can use
to heal?
half? But you
can use any number.
Yeah.
Or is it any number?
You
sorry, yeah.
get half back on a long rest.
Yes,
You actually
sorry.
get all
right.
of them back.
Oh, is it? That's how they changed it. Okay.
Yeah.
That was what was mixing me up, though. So.
I'm not D8s anymore. Wow. I love being D10 sister.
I love D6. Easy.
Well, then I'm going to use another one.
Due to the spirits lighting the way, you can see down where there's very clearly where the cavern fell. It is 600 feet, so it's hard to tell what's down there, but you can see lots of boulders and rocks that just collapsed on each other, as well as some wood.
Down.
It's straight down, yeah. And the space that you guys are on that was being dug is actually, like, it comes back this way an amount. So it just got super thin in that part of the cylinder where they were mining, and it collapsed from there. And you guys are kind of on a shelf in the meantime. And then there's also the ability, you can see some rock formations that are clearly cut, and it looks like buildings were more built there rather than rocks were just falling there. And that's about all you can see from there.
Dude, I rolled a 2, a 1, and a 1 on my hit dice.
Nice. Do you add your constitution?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll kind of lean back against the wall, like a little bit ways away. Kid, you wanted to talk to me?
Oh, yeah. A little bit.
There's a lot of noise. This is the city.
Lear will kind of trot on over, his tail's like flicking back and forth, kind of like if a cat is a little anxious.
He goes, I just, when you were growing older, you changed, right? Well, everybody does. It's kind of like,
I mean, as far as my...
I don't know. Maybe you lost hooves or something. I don't know.
Have a seat, kid.
Okay.
So... You know you are not. You don't look the same as other humans around. And
Yeah.
seeing that kid looking like a human, as I do, had you a little concerned.
I just wonder if that's what I could have looked like.
Did something happen to you?
Yeah, but I don't know any specifics.
You're right. You don't look like other humans. And if I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if you will. Is that something you want?
I don't know.
From what I've seen, you seem to have a lot of confidence in being yourself.
Yeah. Well, it's easier when I'm at home and I don't have to interact with anybody else. the more people I see, the more I just wonder why I don't look like them.
Looking like everybody else ain't always all what it's cracked up to be. When you make connections with people, bit by bit, who see you for who you are, who respect who you are, that's the connections that matters. That's how you build community. You keep doing that over and over, and you belong anywhere.
Yeah. If I can just find a bunch of other people that look exactly like me, then I'll be okay.
I didn't say people who look like you, just people who respect you for who you are. We're all unique. We're all different in different ways. Some of us are more different outward. Some of us are more different inward. And some of us are both. But that's... Look. I come from a place where people are not respected based on where we are, circumstances due to no fault of our own. And for a time, we bonded because of that. You've got, I mean, we're all bonded by force from the spirits, but who might have judged that? But you're surrounded by people who see you for who you are and still want to travel with you, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
You can lean on that. You can use that. That's yours. That can't be taken away.
Right. Okay.
So, look, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't think there's anybody else that looks like you. As far, I could be wrong, but that's, I haven't come across anyone who looks like you.
Right.
But there's a whole lot more than just looking like other people. And when people know you're on their side, you're fighting for them, doesn't matter what you look like.
Yeah.
And if it gets hard, that's okay.
And we beat him up. We
Depends.
don't beat them up. Okay.
It depends. I mean, we'll beat up the people who are causing the problems. If someone's just a little nervous around you, then we can
Beat 'em
either
up. Okay.
reassure them,
Okay.
or if you don't feel like you have the energy to reassure them, then we just move on.
Okay. And we don't beat them up.
We don't need to beat them up if they're not causing problems.
Okay.
I have a feeling we'll have plenty of people to beat up, so if you're hanging on to those feelings,
Just use it on them.
sure.
Okay.
I don't know if did this help, kid. I'm sorry. This
No, it did. It's complicated, I think. You're a really good friend, though. I'm glad you're here on this trip with us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not proud of who I was back there. So
That's okay. We all have slip-ups. But we just don't let it become, like, really big slip-up. Like a slide-up.
yeah,
Yeah.
let's keep our slip ups out of it.
Yeah. And I'm gonna reach into my bag and be like, you can have it if you want.
Sure.
It's a canine tooth. It was from one of the wolves. You can make like a really sick-ass necklace out of it or something. Or you could just like, just have it, I guess.
Thanks, kid.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Bye.
In a similar exchange, the hand of Alicia will appear from the orb, plucking out a coin from it, and flying over to you, Rondo, displaying 1 platinum and will go to place it in your hand before yeeting it down the cavern.
Toss a coin to your wizard.
You just hear tink, 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 tink.
How far down was that?
Did that sound like 600 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
It took a while.
Shit.
Well, it feels like the spirits are trying to beckon us down and finish our short rest, but as we're kind of, doing all of this, I'm going to approach Connie. I don't know what you're doing in the middle of this rest.
I'm probably just sitting with Nino. I might be doing continuing the embroidery that I was doing on our 2-week journey.
Okay.
It's
Maybe.
just a little, just a cute little collar.
No.
Any of you guys eat any rations at all on your break? Get a little snack in?
Sure, I'll eat
Yeah,
a
probably. Yeah. I'll come over to you. I don't know if you're like leaning up against like a wall or something. I'll just go to the side of you that Nino isn't at, and I'll just kind of just take a seat. And my arcane recovery is me just sort of re-etching the carvings in my scabbard, basically. So we're just kind of
With
both
your
working on
sword?
something. No, with my leather worker's tools.
You have those.
Yeah, I do.
And I'm sitting there with Weaver's tools.
Yeah.
The little crafters. Oh my goodness.
And I'll just sit there in silence for like a little bit, and then after like I don't know, like a minute, I'll just go. So, Connie.
Yep.
So, why the Rangers?
I just found them. I kind of happened upon them, actually.
Okay. You just happened upon them doing what?
Well, they were doing some recruiting in Corpus, I think it was, right outside of the jungle.
Okay.
My family, we were visiting on travels that we normally do, and I was getting a little bored with what I was doing, so I just decided to give it a try. And here I am.
Is Corpus where you're from?
I'm from Quinzel.
Oh, you're from Quinzel. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I knew that. Before we set off on the trip to Golderon, you were kind of asking me a lot of questions about my family. How about your family? Everything normal? Everything
Yeah.
cool?
Pretty much. My family is all back in Quinzel, at least as far as I know the last time I saw him. But yeah, I have a mom and a dad, and I have 2 younger siblings. They're twins, just like Rowan has.
Right.
But
Well, okay, so you said that, so the Rangers, they were recruiting outside of Corpus. You were just kind of there, and it just kind of all worked out. You told me how it happened, but like, why?
I think I was just bored.
That's it? You were just bored?
Why else do you become a cop?
A national park ranger? Come on. They're slightly different.
A cop in the woods.
Yeah.
Well, it was one of my first times visiting into the jungle, because Corpus is a little bit inside, you know. But
I don't know much about Corpus, to be honest.
Well, and I've only visited, the times that I was there with my family, and then as trying to be a ranger. But there was just something about the jungle that was just so fascinating. It's so different.
Sure. Okay.
And I had been working my whole life in my family's shop, and I just got bored.
You were also working in a shop, huh? What kind of shop?
My family makes clothing,
Huh.
doing this kind of stuff.
Okay. So your parents are a bunch of artisans, kind of like mine. And you didn't want to be stuck doing that.
Well, I didn't mind doing it. It paid our family's bills,
Sure.
and we got to keep going visiting new places, find new stuff.
Yeah. It's exciting to explore stuff, right?
I would say so.
Well, I think you and I have a lot in common then. Maybe.
Fair. I don't take notes all the time, though.
I mean, I feel like it could help you. I mean, I'm sure that if you, if you're guiding people through the jungle, and you're trying to think of things to say on your tour, I'm sure that, you're not just literally guiding them. You got to do the whole, like, on your right, you see a massive tree,
Well,
I'm sure you can take notes on the interesting things to look out for.
Well, I see lots of things, but most of the things that we come across, I have field guides for. So someone else has already written it down. I take note of the fun things I see, or the things out of the ordinary. But a lot of times it's, you have field guides for a reason. A lot of the stuff is the same couple of, species of trees and animals, and
well, I mean,
it's fun to find new things in the jungle and new spaces when you're taking people through, but yeah.
Well, I mean, the reason I'm always taking notes is because maybe I want to be the person who writes the field guide. I want to blaze the trail for studying the ancient dwarves because, they're important. I swear. Whatever they dug up themselves, I'm telling you, I think that those secrets, they could, am I losing you?
Mm-mm.
Really? Okay. Well, anyway, so it's really fascinating, right? And I'll just kind of keep rattling on about the ancient dwarves for a little while.
While you're going on, are you trying to figure out their whole deal? What was their whole deal?
Well, that is part of what I'm doing.
What do you think their whole deal was? Why were they always underground?
Well, my theory is they didn't really like the sun too much. They used tunnels to get around. My theory is that it's faster. I don't have any proof. Yet. But the more I find on them, the more questions I have. I keep discovering things that point to them having access to really powerful magic, and yet they're gone. I know power isn't everything, but I just feel like we'd see them still. I mean, they are ancient. They were thriving a long time ago. And
How long is a long time ago?
how long is a long time ago?
5,000 years.
5,000 years.
Do I know enough of the history of the jungle to know how long that the jungle has been there?
Yeah, there are trees that you know of that have been around for maybe 10,000 years. So a long, long, long time.
So,
Do you know if they had dealings in the jungle?
what? Dealings? Did they have settlements in the jungle? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
I mean, they wouldn't have had many settlements in the jungle. Certainly under. As far as I can tell, I mean, from my studies, they've got tunnels that run through the entirety of Penard. Maybe even past it. But, I don't know. I do know that they did settle above ground in, places with roofing, so that
As-
they don't have to worry about the sun.
Most are wont to do.
Right. I don't know much about them settling in the jungle though. So I don't know. Maybe if at some point we're done with this, maybe you can take me on a tour to the jungle, and we can see if there are any ancient dwarven settlements.
Maybe.
Fair enough. I guess we'll see how this goes.
It seems like we're kind of touring the continent anyway. I'm sure we'll end up going through the...
You think so? You think Cloudtop's gonna run us all around Pinard?
He's running us to Golderon. Why not anywhere else?
I mean, that's not that far, though, from Graxus.
But we've also had to... Where's the other place that we... Like, way far south?
Palm Spear.
Palm Spear?
Yeah, if you want to get your coconuts.
That was the madam, because she said something about your skin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the coconuts.
I remember.
What did she say?
Coconuts. So, I'm sure we'll have to at least skirt the jungle for that.
Okay. Sure.
But we'll see.
All right. Well, I'm just about done with this, and I think that everyone's starting to stir. So we should probably Yeah.
During the rest, Lua will go up to the professor, grabbing some dirt from the ground and saying, "You know, if my memory serves me well, in this land, centuries before the ancient dwarf, this land was inhabited by a highly magical, earth-shaping mole species. They were marvelous in all things earth and rock spells."
Something to do with like a secret tunnel or something.
Can you confirm or deny this, DM, or can I roll to confirm or deny?
That's a tough fact for me to
Shut!
get down to. The professor will, I was not aware of that. I'll see if that's the case. Write it down.
We were literally singing Secret Tunnel before.
Well, cool. As we're kind of finishing up the short rest, I'll start ritual casting those 2 spells then.
Yeah, so you're able to do that. Is there anything you guys are also trying to do in the meantime before heading down?
Did we have
I'm just
to...
fiddling with something with my carpenter's tools for a little bit.
Yeah, I'll have regenerated a spell slot using some of my sorcery points.
Don't forget,
For sure, I thought you would say I've regenerated a tooth, but
oh, you've also full healed.
Me?
Yeah,
From the
from
wild
the
magic.
wild magic.
Oh yeah, I'm full up now. Okay, I full up.
And then, what were you?
Did we have to note down rations?
Just know that you spent 1, yeah.
I don't know if I have any, so I would only have some that I started.
You guys are
the
so
campaign.
I have
full of rations that it's fine.
Yeah, I've got 22 days of rations.
Yeah.
Rationed up.
The only time I'm really gonna care about it at this rate is if you are like trekking the jungle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna actually have to be like, hey, so
Oh, I'll be full up. Don't worry.
you've been traveling for 60 days. Where you? So
I can also scrounge.
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll have
All right.
a fancy one
So,
for me.
as you're finishing that ritual, you guys are able to see that there is a lift mechanism in place to go over the edge that is currently built into the edge so that there's no entrance to this pitfall except for through this elevator spot. And you are able to flip a lever to start cranking it up. And it is currently all the way down at the bottom, so it'll take a second. So you're able to do that. I'll just hear it.
Can we
Don't worry,
also
guys, I got it.
look at the mechanism and make sure it's sound?
Well, I was going to say, while that's going up, I'm going to actually take some time to ritually cast augury.
Okay.
Get like used to it.
What does augury do, per se?
So
I get
for this.
Eustace to do it.
Eustace does it, yeah.
Yep.
You forget about Eustace.
You just made him.
Yeah, so true.
So basically, I'm receiving an omen about the results of the course of action
Right.
I have to take. So
Wheel or woe,
I am
yeah.
asking about if we take the lift down, will we land safely on
Right.
the ground?
And I just have to give you wheel or woe or anything, right?
Wheel and woe, or indifference. So either good and bad, or neither good or bad.
You get back a wheel. You'll see a sort of spiritual green that turns to your bluish color, symbol of You forget it as soon as you see it. So, so never mind. No, it's excellent writing. Ask Disney. So, yeah. So you get wheel back from it.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. Eustace finishes cranking it up, and it.
Go on. You good?
Yeah, Eustace was cranking.
Yeah. Well, I told him
Thine
to.
hog.
Okay.
Eustace used to be done.
Oh, we're done. We're done. Get on the lift. It's there.
I'm holding Nino's paw just like with 3 fingers, just holding onto it for support. And I get onto the lift.
He's fully letting you hold his paw.
Okay.
And like licking your hand.
Remind me, Eustace.
Here.
Is he a gnome or is he a dwarf or is he a human?
Just a humanoid creature.
But he's invisible, isn't he?
Yep.
He's unseen.
He's an unseen savage.
Sorry, my brain completely replaced the name of Eustace with our actual accompanying guy.
Mandor.
Mandor.
Yes. Sorry, my brain.
Eustace?
To be fair, there's a kind of kinship in those names.
Yeah.
He's an old elf.
Old elf. Okay. Yeah. Oh, great. Cool. He can see in the dark.
Yeah.
Yes.
Conovan may not take notes, but Ivy's a nerd.
I have 2 notebooks this season.
Not Rondo mansplaining taking notes.
Oh no.
Let's put it back on.
You can use it to. Oh, wow. Circumcision.
Joey, that sounds awesome.
How does it feel, spirits, to be verbally circumcised?
Anyway.
Where am I?
Okay, so
We get on the lift.
Yep.
you get on the lift and you're able to start it, and it continues to go down as well.
And I make sure my disc is there with me this time.
Yes. Yes, the disc is with you.
Does anybody not have? You don't have dark vision, right?
Once we get to the bottom.
Surely I have dark vision.
As a
You're a
human?
human, you will.
No.
Probably not.
Well,
I don't.
you might. You can give it to everyone. Yeah, you do.
Oh no, I
You
got,
also have it.
Yeah.
I got 300 feet of dark vision.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's right. It's just
Yeah,
you.
I think
yeah.
it's just me that
When we
doesn't
get to
have
the
dark
bottom,
Well-
don't worry. I just want to make the lift's taking a while. So
Yeah. There's also dim light in the cavern because the spirits are currently lighting it up. So,
I have dark vision.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
It's just road.
Yeah.
I got you.
There's always going to be one person in the party
Yeah.
that does not have dark vision.
Yeah.
We'll let you know if anything's coming up. But so far, it's looking chill.
I just hit things.
Okay. Yeah, you get to the bottom. It's clear that there's a space that's been kind of cleared out.
And are there any critters that we're seeing on the way down?
I don't want to know what kind of
You can hear bats, but you can't see any.
That's all good.
Cool.
You see something in the dark.
The devil.
Before you lumbers forth the monster that was Spritz. Eyes that aren't on the outside land specifically on you,
Predator.
Like on me or like they're looking at me?
as indifference mixed with hatred makes you freeze. Spitz opens up and shows that same cavernous maw, but in place of teeth, eyes of eldritch light shine and stare into the depths of your soul. A deep voice that echoes from the back of your mind accuses. Liar. Sinner. You feel your leg go missing, as though you lose your balance. You blink, and there's nothing left but the absence of space.
What?
That is all.
Can I get a wisdom saving throw? I'm assuming
That's not a spiritual inspiration. That's just
No.
that's a fantasize, right?
Fuck with Rondo.
Yeah.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
21.
Okay.
21.
You take one.
failed
You
it
take
like
only
that.
one damage instead.
One? Okay.
One psychic damage.
HP.
I don't know if this we can retcon a little bit, but looking around the cavern, I want to take a look and see if I see any signs of thieves' cant on the walls or on the lift.
Yeah. On the lift, no. You won't need to roll for that. It's brand new. There's no markings of any kind. It's like you can smell the fresh wood still. But on the walls and everything, give me a perception check to see if you see that.
15.
Is that TK Rain?
Yeah.
Oh no!
How many?
There's a billion rains. Welcome, but also, jeez.
We're coming for everyone.
Another TK, another rain.
Oh.
Combo.
Wombo gumbo.
A 15.
15. You can see that there's some things that probably would be Thieves' Cant, but are unrecognizable to you. Like, you know that the way that they're presenting is how Thieves' Cant would be presenting, but the meanings there are unknown.
Okay.
I will say, I grasp at the leg that I thought was missing for a moment, and I'll just kind of feel a little funny about it, and I'm just gonna hop on my disc that Eustace is pushing, and just sit in that, I guess, as we move forward.
Absolutely.
But you still have your leg, right?
I think so.
Okay.
God, I hope the spirits can't just literally decide to remove one of our limbs.
No, it feels like it was for a second.
Your leg. Yeah, mage hand. Your leg.
It's less than 10 pounds.
Rondos?
He probably
Probably.
this big a while.
If it's just the lower part, maybe.
Yeah, it depends.
How much does a foot weigh? Google, tell me how much does a leg weigh?
5e. No, 2024 edition.
0.5.
Yeah.
Do we get to the bottom?
Yes, you get to the bottom.
Bottoming.
And the white doe will walk through Mandor, glitching uncomfortably as it phases his physical form, and then prance into the darkness. That is all.
That is all.
Okay. Yeah, at the bottom you can see the platform around you has been cleared out a little bit. Some rocks brushed away to form a more flat space. You can see that there are stain marks from old blood. Not super old, maybe a few weeks old.
Eustace, go! And we'll start moving, just putting around over to the blood so I can take a closer look.
Yeah.
Go, Eustace, go! Something interesting.
As we're going, and it's so looking 300 feet around, like we're at the cave-in pretty much already.
Yes.
So we'll be starting to dig through.
Yes.
Okay, in that case, considering the one with most digging power cannot see, I'm gonna go ahead and just look around, look at all of you, and then my eyes will glow very bright, and then all of your eyes will glow very bright, and then fade. And everyone's eyes are now not glowing, but the same bright, like teal blue as mine. And
Yeah.
I'm using Eyes of Night, and we all 4 of us, well 5 of us, have dark vision for 300 feet.
300 feet.
Is it only 5 creatures?
It is 4 willing creatures. So
Okay.
I can only do
Everyone that isn't you, because you already have it, right?
exactly.
Well, and
It
Nino can use smell to help guide them. So,
one day will be 5.
and Mandor will pull out some goggles and put the goggles on, and then
Magic pulls out the brightest flashlight. The lights.
2,000 lumens. No, he just puts on some goggles that look like they have black lenses, and then immediately looks like he can see everybody from there. So,
Since we have, hey,
yeah, exactly.
thanks, that's really helpful.
Yeah. Well, it's only going to last about an hour, so we'll want to make
Let's get
fairly
cracking
quick
then.
work.
Since Fyron said before his untimely demise that the collapse was where they figured out where to look, can I start looking around to see if I see anything that... Can I look around?
Yes, I will actually go ahead and get a perception check from everyone
Including Nino?
as a group perception.
I would actually be still investigating the blood.
That's fine. You can do that. What the spirits? Yes, spirits can do it as well. So,
Would I be rolling investigation then?
yes, you're rolling investigation instead. So,
You said perception?
yep. Okay.
16.
16,
18.
18,
23.
23,
14.
14.
I need an inspiration roll. I'll be just kind of holding on to this small dwarven structure carving or something. I don't.
The mini dwarf that went through the portal and came out the. Yeah.
Should I
So
roll for
12
Nino as
from
well?
the spirits.
You're sniffing around.
Well, not for this. It's site based.
Okay.
That's way better.
13 on the die.
Can. Oh.
And the spirits got a 13?
12.
12. Okay. Altogether, as a group, you were able to figure out that you were on essentially the roof of some sort of temple. With the way that everything is designed, and there is a tower in front of you that looks like it doesn't have a door, but the stone around it has been carved away, and it looks like silt has hardened down into this cavern. So you're on the roof of something right now with rocks that have gone through. Nearby, the roof fell through, the stone roof fell through where rocks had landed.
I would love to approach the where the roof has caved in a little bit, and I'm just gonna kind of run my hand through my hair, just like I'm casually doing it, but I'm gonna grab a lock of it and pull it out and just drop it down the cavern.
Yes, we'll get to that in a second. Okay. What'd you get for your investigation?
21.
21? Yeah, this blood is 3 weeks old. This is from the miners who fell. This is exactly where somebody died. And you can see more than just blood in various places where it wasn't cleaned super well. As well as under some of the rocks a little farther away, there's still a hand that's stuck under the rocks. So they've been trying, but a ton of people died here. So it was a massacre.
But it doesn't feel like. I mean, this was just a cave-in. Doesn't feel like there was any funny business or anything like that.
No, it legitimately just seems like gravity pulled them with some rocks.
Yeah.
You are then able to join everybody else and still see this hole as well. Are you looking through the lock? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'll post up cross-legged, crisscross applesauce.
Okay.
And go into kind of like a meditative state.
I think
Sure.
seeing that, I'm gonna put a hand on his shoulder because I'm assuming you're posted up right by the edge.
Oh yeah.
So
Eyes closed.
I'm just gonna put a hand on your shoulder. Seeing you do this before, knowing you like to sway.
Yeah, as you do that, you realize that the hair is still falling.
Oh God. Okay.
And it just keeps going until finally it rests on the ground where some rocks have caved in about 100 feet beneath you. Okay. While the range is pretty far, you activated the ability while it was still in range, so that's fine.
Okay.
You're able to see beautiful open spaces that were carved by stone that looks like it's like perfectly symmetrical in places, but not just like straight up and down. Like the windows look like they're stone that is carved more Art Deco style.
Okay. Okay.
So beautiful windows that are up super high, and then there's a bunch of stonework stairs down into a path on the bottom that leads to an upper altar area. Okay. This was very clearly a temple. Okay. It's hard to see the tapestries on the walls with the dim lighting. You can just see that they're kind of red colored. So
Okay.
you'll have to get closer to investigate those.
Can I do a history roll to see what I know? I don't know anything about ancient Dwarven anything, but from what I know about more modern Dwarven architecture, can I kind of see if it's similar at all?
Yes. Do just a straight intelligence roll on this one.
Oh shit. Intelligence is... I would like to use an inspiration for this. TK Sector, please.
Help me. Of course.
Please. That's what I rolled. That's not helpful. Okay, so that's an 8.
8. It looks a little bit different.
Okay.
But as far as you can tell, like it's very clearly dwarven. So it's some similar architectures, but it looks like a lot more effort was put into this. Like this was artwork with the way that it was built.
I'm gonna start waving my hand, I mean, it's not clear that I'm trying to get Rondo's attention, but I'll just, maybe,
It's down there. It's down there.
You okay?
Well, I can't hear you.
I'll catch
down
up.
here. Rondo.
Hey, what's going on?
Rondo.
We're on like a roof or
You.
something. What?
Right, there's. I don't hear you say
No,
what.
you
but-
do hear the what?
Oh, from.
There's something down there that I think you should see.
See.
I'll put a hand on your shoulder. Okay. I don't know why I thought that was gonna work. Okay.
I think it's dwarven something or other temple down there.
Yes! And I'll just go over to the edge and just look down.
I thought you were gonna jump in.
Oh my god!
I've got 120 feet of rope.
Yeah,
to
he's gonna do
rappel
the classic.
down.
Well, we could, we gotta get down there. Ooh, okay, we can do rope, or we can get down there in style.
Did I get anything?
Are we gonna get
from the 23?
What does that mean?
For
Looking around.
Oh yeah.
that was a group thing to figure out what was here. So
Burn.
Well, we can get that down there in style.
Does that mean hopping on your disc?
Oh, do you want us all on your disc?
No, it won't be like that. I will say, I think my disc is toast.
Is there
If we try
is
to
there
go down
rope
there.
that's going down there?
no, the miners haven't made it this far yet. They've been trying to clean up the bodies. That's as far as they've gotten. So
If we don't use the rope, if we get out the way that I want to get down there, I don't know if we're gonna be able to come back at least this way though.
Then we should
Well,
use
So we
the
should
rope.
probably use the rope.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
use the rope.
Okay.
What do we secure it to?
you'll see Mandor will pull some climbing gear out of his pack, and we'll start to situate it and hammer it in place.
I also
We should be able to use this.
I have a climber's
As he
kit
does.
too.
A
Yeah, you
red
can help
deer
with that.
skull with sharp teeth and white skin peeling off like velvet from a deer's antlers reaches for Mandor's goggles and tugs at them.
Whoa, hold on.
Oh, spirits! I can't see without those. I can't see without my glasses.
I'm assuming that makes him take a little while longer
Yes.
to do that, and I'll just be standing there like getting a little impatient.
Just antsy.
I'm gonna meet you guys down there.
Rondo.
What?
It's waited centuries, millennia. It can wait 5 minutes to get us there safely.
Are we telling off Rondo again?
Rondo,
They were, Rondo,
What?
Rondo.
the kid said one thing that stuck out. What was it? Traps.
Primal. Oh.
I mean, I could just jump for it, and then right before I hit the bottom, cloud jaunt like 10 feet in the air so that I just land normally
Sorry, it's just this is taking a really long time, and I would like to go.
and like take you in.
We will get down there. We just have to do it safely.
We were told we didn't get a lot of information, but we did find out there's probably booby traps.
As you
No, you're
say
right.
this, Niv, something gooey will fall from the ceiling next to you,
Dude, like I said.
splashing before reforming
Oh.
into a humanoid, a plasmoid. It gets up wearing just a mask that it draws on, a smiley face, and it holds out its hand for a handshake.
I think you knew.
As you shake it, it will bring you in for a hug. Gain 1 spiritual inspiration, courtesy of PK Rain.
While your hand is off of my shoulder, I'm jumping in. I jump
No!
in.
Oh, I was gonna detect
I
magic!
jump after
Oh,
you,
okay.
like grab you, and then right before we hit the bottom,
So as we're falling, before we can even get there, I bring my sword and scabbard up, and it will unpeel like a banana. And from the unpeeled parts of the scabbard, these like sort of red, like translucent, almost like webbed fingers kind of, will appear like an umbrella
He's Mary Poppins.
as I cast Featherfall on the both of us.
Is he cool?
Oh, you got me?
cool.
yeah,
I got
Mary
you.
Poppins,
So-
y'all.
Okay. We'll be just hurry down here. We're gonna just go first.
Are y'all okay?
like digging my fingers into your shoulder.
Ooh, yeah. No, that's fine. Just a little while longer. No, don't worry.
It's like when two people use a parachute meant for one, and it's like it's working, but you're still like shh.
Yeah, I think it's like 60 feet per round or something.
It's safe, but it's not.
Yeah, it's not
fun.
slow per se.
It's you don't take damage, but it's
Yeah, 60 feet
gonna
per round.
hurt.
Like if I don't have to expend a cloud jump, I guess I won't.
Yeah, I got
Well,
you.
actually, you'll each take 1 fall damage as you fall, just because it's pretty heavy. Like,
The spell says I don't. That's
just roll.
I cast it on her.
My feet hit first.
No, that's not how the spell works.
No, it's fine.
If it works like that, I get my slot back.
No, you spend the slot. Neither of you take damage. It's
You
fine.
just get a banana sword like attached to your like shoulder or something. It's like
Oh yeah, sorry. Move away just a little bit. And great.
This is just like clap back.
Yeah,
to-
it's just kind of
Okay.
Oh, we're landed?
Yeah, we're landed.
Okay.
don't. I'll just look down. Don't touch anything. Made it.
What's over here?
Please.
I do like perception to check for any traps.
You can go for it.
Yeah, you certainly can. You're walking, yeah?
I am looking. I'm looking around.
Okay. Are you looking at the windows? There's also a couple doors in the back, and then there's the altar space, which has the banners.
Oh, it's the altar for me. Okay. Yeah. Take it there.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Connie to get that rope up, and I'm casting Detect Magic on myself for when we get down there.
Okay.
This is
Yeah, Mandarin
So you start
are
ritually
working on
casting it?
Non-ritually, yeah.
Oh,
17.
17. Checking for traps.
Yeah.
Okay. Looking around, it doesn't seem like there's any in the walk space that you've been in. But looking at the altar as Rondo's walking up to it, you can see that there is, in fact, just tiny little wires around the center of it.
Stop!
Stop.
There are tripwires around the altar.
Okay. I think I'm close enough anyway. I might be able to make something out from here. What? Tripwires?
Yeah.
Okay.
All around the altar.
Okay.
Appearing next to you, Rondo, will be Lua.
Ooh, cool. This is very neat architecture.
It's ancient dwarven. So 5,000 years ago. Anyway,
Still tying knots in the road.
Well, and Mandor's helping you, so it goes quick.
Now we have time to get down there.
yeah.
You guys would probably be able to finish that up by, it takes just a minute with you and Mandor securing it. It seems secure, so you're able to belay down. So
I'll
belay on, yeah.
I'll look at
Belay.
the tripwire. That's gonna be really annoying to deal with. I gotta get in close. Do I have thieves' tools? Because it's thieves' tools to disarm something.
Yes. Either a straight up trap disarming kit or thieves' tools.
Don't. I do have thieves' tools,
But you're not
but
proficient
I'm
with them.
gonna wait. I'm not proficient, so I'm gonna wait to try that.
In addition to Lua, the plasmoid will appear before simply falling into the tripwires.
Oh! I mean, if somebody else triggers it.
Well, we're still on the way down, so
Can I
Plasmoid,
react to
huh?
seeing this happen
You can react, yeah.
and step back?
Yeah. So you do that, spirits.
Is this gonna just be a running thing where we spot a trap, we go, let's think about what we're gonna do with the trap, and then the spirits just trigger it?
that feels the most on brand for.
Well, either way, spirits you'll lay down on it, and you guys will just hear underneath the altar a tink, and it sounds like something locks.
I have not moved from where we landed.
Yeah, just-
I think a rope might just hit you in the shoulder.
You're also like stepping on the lock of hair.
Does the tripwire just kind of go?
It gets pulled and then it goes slack.
Was that the only tripwire you saw?
Yeah, there were just a few around the altar.
Okay, so there were more.
They're
was
all
like-
part of one, but
yeah.
it was
Oh,
like surrounding the altar, yeah.
well, let's be real. That was gonna happen anyway at some point.
Yeah, probably.
Whether it was that spirit or
You.
one of the other or me. That's a good point. Hey, you guys want to get down here already?
We're trying. You kind of jumped down before we could even have time to do anything.
I know.
Mandor will start to come down. He's packed everything into a backpack and left the rest of his stuff up top. Just starts climbing down. He seems pretty strong for himself, like for an old man. So
I'll be watching them, just kind of ready to cast another feather fall if I need to.
Okay.
I could also just be ready to catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. But if more than one person falls.
Yeah.
And then Lear, you're coming down too, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Mandor would make sure to go last.
Okay.
So he makes sure everyone else goes before him, and then he goes. So.
You hear like clatter as
Insight check him out.
hit and trots over. He picks up the locker here and just shoves it in his bag. He's like,
Okay, so are we? I don't know. Are there like dwarves in here or something? I don't know.
Okay, so y'all have been down here for like 5 minutes already. What have you seen? It sounded like there was a commotion.
Yeah, the spirits triggered a tripwire, and it like locked something in the altar.
Where?
There's like a locking sound right over here at the altar.
Conovan, you'll see behind Rondo the plasmoid trying to wipe off their goo from the tripwire.
Are you embarrassed about doing that on purpose? Was it an accident?
The mask will turn towards you. They'll erase the smile and put a frowny.
That's all right. You know, it happens. I get it. I get pretty excited about stuff too, and I touch things I'm not supposed to. So I understand.
As they're pulling on the tripwire, you guys just hear the clink, 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 as it's still just locked.
I'm trying to see what's like. So the altar, something within the altar locked.
Yes.
Can I take a look and like see if I see any like mechanisms?
Yeah,
or
I'll
any,
join you.
Like.
I've got, yeah.
So, sorry, just to get a better picture, we're basically just in one sort of central hall with an altar, and there's not really much else.
Central hall, there's like staircases up to seating that seems to face inward towards the walkway. Large central walkway that goes to another space that's slightly raised with an altar right in the center of that, which is just one raised stair, and then a circular, almost like birdbath fountain-looking altar. Okay. And then behind that is, there's 2 doors and then 3 banners that are huge banners that are hanging from the ceiling. And behind, on the other side, there are 2 doors again.
Yeah.
So I guess, well, I also want to know, see if my religion recognize the banners, but...
Well, let's do this first, and then we can take a second and maybe see what's going on there, but I'm definitely really curious about this.
Yeah, let's take a careful look at the altar.
Right, careful.
Something,
Got it.
Clearly there's something important about the altar, but also... It's also been trapped.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe we should actually take a look at
the wire to see how long it's been here.
That's not a bad
It's old as
idea.
Everything else.
I was also going to suggest if maybe there was something on the banners or the walls, the decorations that, you know, imply something about this altar. So that, you know, maybe you can better inform what we're looking for here, you know.
Well, you're better at magic-y things than I am. Why don't you look at the altar and I'll take a look around.
Okay, sure.
I've also got to take magic up. If y'all want me over there.
Yeah, yes.
100%.
Yes, okay, I'm
Come
over
on
there.
over, Lear.
You want you to look at the altar? You guys mind giving me a hand looking around, see if we can see anything that's either of note or could be dangerous?
Sure.
Yeah.
Great.
Look for danger.
Guidance.
Check that banner for everything. Every single corner.
Okay, so looking at the banner then with religion, right?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and do your roll. Because there are 3 of them, so.
I'm gonna.
I mean, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna. Using the light of the spirits, I'm having trouble seeing it, so I'm gonna reflect it off the back of the cake pan that I got from Pie God.
Okay.
And use a spiritual inspiration.
Reroll.
Oh no.
It broke.
Do I need to reset it?
Yeah,
Who broke it?
Who done it?
Okay.
No.
no, if it reset, the curse is probably back.
We're good.
Yeah.
We rolled a 16.
That's way better than mine. So that would be
was so
23.
Wow.
23, yes. There's ancient Dwarven written in script on the very bottom and then on the very top. You can't really read those.
I can read Dwarvish.
Ancient Dwarven.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Only 2 people here in this entire party, one of them is an NPC, can possibly read it. So
Okay.
And I technically don't even have it here officially. I don't know if I just would.
it would be something where you'd have to study for it.
Okay.
Luckily, Mandor can read Ancient Dwarven.
Right.
So, but so you see banners written on the top, and it looks like there are 3 banners, but it's supposed to be one big one. As you see some sort of spirit who has a crown of stone with, instead of the spikes coming up, they come down their face, raising a spear up towards the middle. And then you see in the middle of it is the moon. But it looks like it's wreathed in light, but it's very clearly the image of the moon that you would normally see. It even has like a little circle for if it was a crescent sometimes. And then above that, you see some sort of woman spirit who is wearing a ton of flowy clothes, who has also a crown, but it's pointing up in this case, reaching a hand downward towards the spear. The spear and the hand meeting at the moon. So.
Okay, cool. Sort of like that. Yep.
Yeah. Knowing religion, like you would know that these are spirits at the very least, but it's hard to know more than that
Okay, cool.
unless you studied for them. So.
And while that's happening, I mean, we're investigating the altar.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Lear's got detect magic up, so I don't know.
Yes.
Kind of like glowing. Some of the veins in his face are lit up a little bit.
So, no magic here, but you did an investigation roll, yes?
Oh,
There's no
not yet.
magic
Hold on. Okay, thanks. Does this count as helping me?
Yes.
Love that. Okay, that's a natural 20 for a 28.
So you go to lean on the altar to turn, like look around the side of it, and it goes clink, 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 clink as you do, and you can turn the altar.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be a puzzle.
Oh, crap.
It is going to be a puzzle that we'll get to next. I'm ending it.
I spin it.
Nope. We're going to end it a little bit early for multiple reasons. One, I know spirits have got a lot to do, but on top of that, you all level up.
Let's go.
Proficiency bonus.
Yep. So we're going to need a little bit of extra time, which is why I'm cutting a little early. Sorry, spirits. But I know the spirits had some more things that they were saying, so.
Conovan, you will hear a distant whooshing of the wind that almost sounds like a horse. Gain 1 spiritual inspiration, courtesy of Dino Guts for Ketchup.
Oh,
And Niv, Alicia will just try and wipe the ooze and goo off of your poor self, just smiling and asking you, we're friends, right?
Sure. I mean,
Would you choose to willingly fail the wisdom saving throw?
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
I don't think I'd willingly do it, but I definitely will
Well, roll away, my friend.
see if I fail. That is unfortunate. Peter wants to fail, Niv doesn't.
Valid.
Unfortunately, that is a 16. Or no, that'd be a dirty 20.
You pass.
Yep.
And you can tell Alicia tried to cast friends on you.
I think I'll just look at Alicia. Yeah, that's not gonna work on me, but hey, no harm in trying, except when there's so much harm in trying that it causes harm, so.
Yeah.
All right, kid.
Okay.
Again, come on, no friends.
Let's go.
Well, as you level up, it'll get easier to do friends. So
True.
It's true.
On the party.
Not on the party, because we also get it at the same time.
Let's go.
Okay.
So-
But I mean, at 5th level, the spirits, while they don't get an ASI, they still get.
We get a new exploration spell.
Yes, that's right. They get a cantrip.
Mhm.
And also, I mean,
And-
a bunch of their archetypes get awesome stuff at 5th.
yeah, I think every single one of them gets something. Right?
Yes.
So, very cool.
I get Sorceress Restoration at level 5, which means I can regain sorcery points on a short rest.
Sick.
Very nice.
And then I get 2 level 3 spell slots.
Yes.
Oh gosh, what do I take?
I get extra attack.
Yes, you do.
I also get extra attack.
Yes, you do.
Lightsingers don't get that till 6th level.
Oh, and I have 45 speed now.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, but my booming blade actually does like more damage on hit.
Because I am
Yep.
not wearing any.
All cantrips that are being cast are up to the next level. So there's another die or whatever.
I can have counterspell now.
You take counterspell?
No, I'm taking counterspell. Of fucking course I'm taking counterspell.
I will also be taking counterspell.
Let's go!
I can take Revivify.
You won't need to.
I don't
You
have
won't need
I don't
to.
have a diamond, so
And you won't need
true.
to. None
We'll
of us are
find
gonna
one down
die.
here in these ruins.
but
You've got haste.
We'll never die.
Stop looking at me.
Do I take,
Water breathing, water walk.
do I take fireball now?
Yes.
Blade song. Fireball.
Yeah, we got. Well, I also really want like slow.
Hellstar.
Take haste.
I kind of wanted to take haste. That's what I'm
Yeah, I don't
thinking.
think I want haste
Put
because
haste
if I'm
on
gonna
me.
be out there in the middle of a fight, I think I'm just begging to lose concentration
Put haste
on it,
on
and
me.
then
Mm-hmm.
I mean maybe, but I'll still be in the fight, and then I'll lose concentration, and then you'll be. I know.
I haste on me. Fly.
Put haste on Nino.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm definitely taking Dispel Magic right now.
Yeah, there you go.
Fair enough. Okay.
I don't get any more.
My features, I just get a better turn on dead.
You dare cast my own spells against me.
Oh yeah.
Hit die.
Yes, roll your hit dice.
I rolled a 6 on mine.
Nice.
Oh,
Thank
Oh,
God.
I want.
I roll an 8.
Yo!
Let's go.
Okay, on a 1 through 3, I take fireball. 4 through 6, I take slow.
Ooh, that is
I'm
Good.
taking slow.
Oh, the worst you can roll.
Spiritual inspiration.
Oh, that's true.
We did do that.
I
Yeah.
did that last time.
Yeah.
But you know what? Whenever you flip a coin, that's when you know which one you want. And I want fireball.
Rowan's gonna fondly remember having her muscles felt by a 50s Warforged woman.
Yes.
And that's a D12.
D12.
Can you feel the strength?
Oh, not bad.
No, but better.
As-
It's
Much better.
I would also, as I'm looking around, I see in the shadow, 299 feet away, 2 dwarves with pickaxes. And I'm going to use TK
Still
dice. Yeah.
So it's D8.
D10.
D10. This
I'm
is
a
why I
ranger.
asked.
A ranger.
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 Well, shoot, you get to re-roll that. So,
Well, shit. Oh, that's right.
because it was a 1, so re-roll that.
Yes, yes. Not a 1. Come on. Oh, 3.
All right, well,
Is it better than a 2?
I rolled a 4. I just wanted to see if I could do better, but it's all good.
When we level up and like get to prepare more spells, we get to just immediately prepare them, right?
Correct.
We don't have to rest.
No.
Okay, cool.
Who is
Effects that require you to do a long rest, obviously you gotta wait for it, but
Wait, what? Say it again.
effects that would require a long rest,
Yeah.
you have to do that first, but
Okay. But we just immediately prepare new spells that we
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, duh. I understand what you're saying. I'm like, I don't get to do that actually. I have to wait till I level up. We're leveling up. That's what it was. Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Sending should be a ritual spell.
It really should be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great spell though.
Well, I mean, then it would just be used all the
26
time. Be like
Yeah.
getting
Have
on the
chosen
phone.
mending.
Hey.
Hey.
Fixing things.
That's not what I was expecting. For you to choose something that can do positive things to the
The peanut gallery.
What do you mean that's... Oh, look, they have done nothing but shit on us.
They threw us in jail.
They just tripped the trap.
On you.
What? I was thrown in jail too.
Hey, the little chaos
Well,
gremlins, they're
they meant-
fine.
We do love you, though, for it.
True. We do.
I love it. I think it's great.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, say chaos is a DM's best friend.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, just walking into Golderon would not have been the same as crash landing in jail. So
It made a more interesting story.
it's true.
And what are we here to do?
Win.
Beat the cold.
From the orb, you can hear a voice call out, "We have to fix the shit the gnomes broke."
So true. Thank you.
All the gnomes are upstairs.
Yeah.
And Lua will look at you and just say, "Wow."
Sorry, I should remember it's not all of you. It's not all of you.
Not all spirits.
It's not. It's not
I am losing
sad.
track of when Josh is talking, when Rondo's talking.
Yeah.
I add 9 damage to my attack.
9?
Good lord.
Dude, what?
We had your proficiency.
If I'm raging, I add my proficiency with Great Weapon Master.
Oh, and then you
and
add
rage
your
damage,
proficiency again.
and yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Wow. Wait, and so it's now when rage damage goes up?
My rage damage is still +2.
Proficiency went up.
Proficiency went up.
It was +8, now it's +9. Which is
Okay.
Oh yeah, my passive goes up.
I add
Yes.
That's crazy.
+7 to my attack.
Excellent.
Oh, let's go. Man, 5th is so awesome.
Yeah.
It is. It's the start of D&D.
Start something.
I've enjoyed all the rest, certainly, but now you guys get to do your things, so it should be fun.
Yeah.
I think I'm taking Counterspell and Vampiric Touch for my 3rd level.
Ooh,
Okay.
let's go.
You want to be up close
Yeah,
and
wait.
personal?
Wait, no, I don't.
You're gonna
That's a
die.
touch spell.
Too late, you said it on
It's
stream, no
also
takebacks.
cold.
No, look,
So
I
if
can
you
hit
wanna do
Unprepare
it-
right there.
Yeah.
It's gone now.
Oh yeah, because we're all prepared casters now, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Okay.
Not really.
I have a gripe.
Yeah,
in
what?
that in the 2024 rule set, you can only change out one spell every long rest. At least rangers. Like I can't completely change.
Yeah, well, you're a half-caster, so.
Yeah.
Okay, but that wasn't always the case, right? You could change out all of them.
no, before you can change out anything.
Yeah.
You'd pick it and then you'd just be stuck with it. Like whatever you chose. would-
Yeah. Rangers used
Oh,
to
for
just
Ranger?
be
For
just no
everyone
spells
except
and
for
spells.
clerics and druids. That's how it used to be.
Yeah.
So
Well,
now-
and then, yeah.
Now,
and then wizards.
clerics
are-
and druids
Yeah,
are the same.
wizards were weird
you
'cause they
have
could
your
learn
spell-
extra.
spellbook.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
change out everything every
Yeah,
long rest.
yeah.
What the fuck?
But that's always been the case.
Because they don't know the spells, they're just channeling their gods or their
Spirits.
spirits.
Well-
Yeah, but
or
what if I
whatever.
want a whole different set of spells for the day?
Well, then you
Sucks.
should have picked a full caster. Did everyone roll?
You get a dog and you can shoot twice,
Yeah,
all right?
Plus 6, I maxed out my roll.
Okay. Wait, do you have?
Wait,
They're
No,
both D6s, right?
I did not max out my roll, but I.
Roll like a 5?
No, D&D Beyond rolled for me and I didn't see it. It just added it, so I'm up at 32 now.
From
Oh.
what? What was your last?
What was your
26.
What's your?
So you would have
what's
rolled
your
a-
Constitution?
Stop asking me all these questions.
I'll ask you later. I'll ask you later.
No, I think D&D automatically added the con mod for me.
It should.
It does do that.
Yes.
But
yes.
if you tell us what your con mod is, we can figure
Oh,
out what I
duh.
rolled.
I believe. Well, now it's
I would
not
imagine
loading.
you have a +2.
I also think I have a +2, so I probably
You would have rolled a
lower.
4, yeah.
Yeah. Plus,
Well, there's a
plus
chance
not
that it
bad.
actually just took your average instead.
Oh,
So if
maybe.
you want to do manual, you have to like.
It didn't even give me a choice. It was
Yeah,
just like,
you-
this is your HP now.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
we can,
so
we
like-
can, yeah.
Yeah, what I do is because it has the rolled HP, and so I'm just keeping track of that as we're going. We'll talk about it later. It's fine.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, wait. What did you roll?
I rolled a 4. That was after a 1 and a 3 from them. But
That's
now I'm
tough.
at 46.
Okay.
So not too bad.
It's not amazing.
What are you at?
I'm at 39. I'm a wizard.
I'm at 32.
I rolled an 8 on my D8, so I'm
Damn!
at 48.
Damn.
What are you?
I'm at 59.
Yeah, okay.
I got 6 from the spirits plus my 3 proficiency bonus.
All is still as
Your
possible.
constitution.
Oh, Constitution. Yeah.
Well, cool. I mean, I think
That's probably
we're
where.
waiting for the spirits. They're already done.
Yeah.
So
So,
Quick and easy. What do the spirits do?
they chose mending.
mending, yeah.
That's the only thing.
That's what they get. Because they'll roll extra dice when it comes time for combat.
It's not per level, it's per combat.
So, now that we've all leveled up, this is normally where I would say goodbye, but we need to talk about a few things. As we mentioned in the beginning,
We're all getting married.
no. This is
Yes, but that's not. Hey, who forgot the rings?
wait. I think I.
Oh,
So
come on.
this is Spirit Master Sean's last stream with us. We love him to death. I'm gonna try not to cry right now. We're gonna miss him. But we do have another Spirit Master who will be here.
What? Wait.
Wait, who?
What? I don't know if you recognize him with the
incredible disguise there.
with the mask on.
What's up, spirits?
This may or may not be your very own.
By God.
Oh my god!
I have ascended.
Yes.
Put that mask back on.
Yeah,
Who told you?
Sir.
You're already breaking the rules.
Who did that? Wasn't me.
Sorry that my hands.
Wait, where did Pygod go?
Wait.
Spirit Master.
Hey.
Two's better than one.
Yeah. Welcome, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's awesome to have you.
And
I got big shoes to fill, but looking forward to it.
It's bittersweet.
it is.
Very bittersweet.
It's super bittersweet.
Yeah.
I mean, we love Pygod, so it's gonna be great to have you. But Sean, you're one of a kind, man. So thank you again for being with us in this and doing everything you've done. So
Yeah.
You literally shaped the culture of the Spirit
Yeah.
Office.
you did.
them. So, thanks for all you've done, man. And hopefully the spirits are all clapping at home again. You better be.
Yeah.
You better feel that one.
For this man.
Oh!
We got behind the scenes clapping.
Somebody else will see that. I was like, what is that?
As Pygod.
Yeah. Well, thank you again for joining us, spirits. And as always, don't forget, Sundays are for the spirits.
And for Sean.
That's for Sean.
Oh, and also we won't be here next week, but we'll be here the week after. So.
That's important.
Not here next week.
Yeah,
Don't
just-
be here next week.
Sorry.
Because we won't be.
Bye.
Bye, Sean.